in there?
Oh, yeah.
All right, hey, Shalawam.
Shalawam, shalawam.
Shalawam.
Hey, Shalawam, Shalawam. Great Millstone, South Carolina, Midlands, back out here once again through the spirit and through the power of Yahawah, Bahasham, Qadash.
That's right.
Before we get started with our street speaking, we want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto
Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash.
Double honors to our elder apostles, to our elder bishops, to our elder teachers of Great Millstone that rule well, which taught us this truth for the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations unto the elect, man. All right, Shalawam.
Hey, Shalawam, man. We just gonna get straight into it. All right, out here another week, prophesy again against Babylon, the daughter of Babylon at the end of the day. All right, which is set with great fucking folly at the end of the day or whatnot. We out here prophesying and we teaching in Columbia, South Carolina today. All right, you know, back round my way, you know, they got homecoming, you know, HBCU, SCSU. The Bulldogs got their little homecoming. You got Jakes coming from all over the parts, you know what I'm saying, of the states, all right, for this one festivity, nigga festivity at the end of the damn day, man, all right? Which ain't gonna be nothing but goddamn adultery, partying, all right, idolatry. They're gonna be going on. They're gonna be taking goddamn place, all right, you know, breaking the dietarial law. You know, niggas will be cooking pork everywhere. Got their little, you know, got their little tailgating going on and whatnot, man. All right, like I say, man, nobody thinking about the day of Yahawashi, eternal Yahawashi. All right, they're not hearkening to the prophets, man. And that's Great Millstone, man. Start from the elders apostles to the elder bishops, all right, to the elders 07 of Great Millstone on down to us and the true affiliates, man. All right, you know, the true believers of Yahawashi. This word and truth going throughout the four corners, man. All right, at the end of the day, Yahawashi said it will, man. I.e., the way of the internet at the end of the day. But what niggas are doing, all right? Like I said, preparing themselves for homecoming. We up here, like I said, we teaching, you know what I'm saying, in Columbia, South Carolina today. We thought we were getting away from all the nigga fests up there, you know what I'm saying, in the bird town, bird khaki-lack, you know what I'm saying? We come up here to the metro, and we teach at the metro. Damn, just to find out when we came up, you know, brothers that stay in the metro inform us that they got a little festival where we teach at. They got a festival going on. Y'all probably can hear, you know what I'm saying, here, you know, I'm talking over us or whatnot, a little megaphone. You probably can hear the music, you know what I'm saying, in the background or what have you. All right. But they got the goddamn LGBT parade and the Skittles parade going on right now. All right. You know what I'm saying, you know? So, like I said, folly is set at great dignity, man. Yeah. All right. And that vexing our goddamn fucking spirit.
Right.
I'm tired of seeing this damn fucking folly, this wickedness that take place, that they uphold. And they want to uphold as fucking normal. They ain't fucking normal, man. It's wicked, man. Anybody that's with that means you fucking wicked, man. And you gonna be destroyed by Yahawashi at the end of the day, man. The scripture said, woe to them that call evil good and good evil at the end of the day or whatnot, man. But it's Babylon, man. All right, brother gonna bring out the first scripture, bro. You know?
God, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verse 6. And it reads, folly is set in great dignity.
Folly is set in great dignity, man. All right? Because anything that's of importance, all right, and this is what we doing. We pushing the word, we pushing the truth, man. That's right. That should be set forth, all right? You know what I'm saying, at the end of the day or whatnot. Everybody's supposed to be hearing, all right, the testimonies, all right, of Yahawashi being brought out by the mouth of his prophets at the end of the day. Fear's supposed to be in at the end of the day. You know, everybody's supposed to take the men of the Lord serious at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, you know, because they know that, hey, these are representatives of Yahawashi. Yahawashi is giving us a message, and I'm speaking to Israel, you so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, you so-called Hispanics. All right, Yahawashi sending his men out B times early to give us a message, man, to give us warning, man. And you know Jake always fucking up all the time. So the Most High giving you a warning. You ain't giving nobody no warning for something good, for doing something good. That means, you know what I'm saying, you disorderly, bro. That means you're disobedient, man. That means you're breaking the covenant that Yahawashi set forth with the nation of Israel at the end of the day. So you'll think that this right here will be of importance, that this will get all of Israel attention, but it doesn't. This right here, the truth get put on the back burner. Jake said, you know what I'm saying, take this truth away from me. I want to hear deceit. I want to hear smooth words. Jake put a homecoming before this truth. Jacob put their career before this truth. Jacob put their woman, their family before this truth. Their status before this truth. Their job. Their jobs. We were talking about earlier. They'll put their jobs before this truth at the end of the day or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You know, anything outside of this truth, it's really folly at the end of the day or whatnot.
Right,
It ain't
right.
uplifting. All right, you know what I'm saying? You know, you're not giving Yahawashi no rest like he told us back in Isaiah 62. All right, you know what I'm saying? Being in a contrite spirit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Meditating on prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Meditating on prophecy day and night at the end of the day. Anything of the fucking world is fucking folly at the end of the
Right,
day.
yep, that's
What
right.
they said high. And that's what Jake, you know what I'm saying? That's why they of the fucking world. That's why Yahawashi say don't be of the world.
Right.
That what Jake want to put all their focus, their attention to at the end of the day. That's what's important to them. Remember, we bring the example of the young Jake when he walked past Elder Manat Zakbak. Elder Manat Zakbak was speaking to the young Jake, telling him, hey, you a Hebrew Israelite. Let him know, hey, man, return back to your heritage, man. For time is short. Don't make no tarry. That's what Elder Manat Zakbak through the spirit of Yahawashi. What that young Jake did. He tarried. He had more important things of the world to do than to really hear the testimonies of Yahawashi coming from Elder Manat Zakbak. You know what I'm saying? You know, going back to showing you, folly is set high. Folly because it's vanity. It's vanity, man. You ain't gonna get nothing out of that, man. You know, hey man, I've been up 2, 3 in the morning dribbling the basketball. I'm trying to be the GOAT, the best in the world. I'm trying to be the best quarterback. I'm Pat Mahomes trying to be. All that shit gonna be folly.
It's vanity.
All those works gonna get burned up. LeBron James and all that shit gonna get burned up. Jay-Z, the 50 Cents and all them works gonna get burned up, man. The fashion of this world gonna fucking fade away. But that's folly. Jacob sit there and listen to a Jay-Z or a 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying, or Louis Farrakhan or Umar Johnson, niggas of the world, which is folly. Shit that they saying ain't gonna come to pass no goddamn way. Yahawashi ain't dealing with them niggas no way because they're the fucking world. So whatever they're doing, they're involved with their ideology, all that shit is fucking folly at the end of the day or whatnot, man. Because they ain't coming and in the words of Yahawashi was shot, all that shit is a fucking lie at the end of the day any goddamn way. It don't fucking matter, bro. You know?
Got a few precepts.
This is Jeremiah 4:22.
Yep.
It says, "For my people is foolish."
Step up, buddy. Step up, buddy.
This is Jeremiah 4:22. It said, "For my people is foolish."
And who is the people of Yahawashi man?
The Israelites.
Israel, man. Matter of fact, hold that. Somebody get Psalms 148, verse 14, real quick. Psalms 148, verse 14. Brother, for sure. Let's get that real quick.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 148, and verse.
Just to prove who the
14.
people of Yahawashi, man. Is it every damn body?
Nope.
All right, contrary to these damn fucking churches, man. Contrary of the fucking world.
Right.
All right, you know. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 148 and 14. He also exalted the horn of his people.
He exalted the horn represents power of his people. That word his, possessive pronoun at the end of the day.
Right.
Which means it doesn't pertain to everybody, only a sector of people. All right, certain people. All right, at the end of the day or whatnot. Go ahead.
It
So
says,
if you say, this is my car right here. It's ass of cars out here, bro.
Right.
But I say this is my car. So specifically, I'm speaking of one specific car at the end of the day, which means what? That's my possession at the end of the day. All right. It ain't pertaining to every car. Mine's and mine's alone. Just like Qadash said. Perfectly well. Go ahead.
it says, the praise of all his saints, even the children of Israel.
Even the children of Israel. So we know who his people and who the saints of Yahawashi is, which is Israel. Only the saints can come out of Israel. The prophets can only come out of Israel. Salvation is only going to come out of Israel, and only the elect on this side through the power of Yahawashi, man.
Right.
All right, simple as that, man. All right, simple, cut, and dry at the end of the day, man. See, it's going to be a time, man, where and you going to have all these fucking distractions out here when Esau shut everything down, and you niggas going to want to hear this word and shoot, going to be too fucking late. Most I told you niggas about Terry, man. All right, you know.
Hey, we had a prime example of that during the 2020, man. During the C99, remember the lockdowns during the C99?
Right.
And they had to, and all that folly went out the window. Right. And you got people, you know, partying and doing all that. But meanwhile, when you look at the U.S., they just changed one of their branches from the Department of Defense to the Department of War. So they're telling you what type of spirit they're in, man. But you got people out here that's still immersed in this folly, man. And Esau, really, it's the Lord getting ready to wage war on Babylon, man.
That's right.
You see, so what type of mindset should you be in, man? You should be in the mindset, speaking to you Israelites, right? You should be in the mindset of turning back to the Lord. You should already know that something ain't right with America, man.
Oh, hold that thought.
Absolutely.
Hey, get Romans 13 and 11 for the brother real quick. Romans 13 and 11.
This the
and
book.
repeat what you said. Just want to go to the last part.
Yeah. At the end of the day, what type of spirit should you be in, man? You know, should you be in the spirit of
In order to know that, you gotta know what time we in.
Right.
You gotta know what time we in. You gotta be measuring the time.
Hey,
you gotta be measuring the time.
9, man. Matter of fact, hold that on deck, Ty.
You got it. Go ahead, Jerome.
God, this is the book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
So like Zaquan said, man, first of all, you got to know the time, man. And how do you know that time? By measuring the times, man, by paying attention to what's going on in the world and linking that back to the biblical prophecies, man.
That's right.
That's how you know the times that you in, man. Right? So start back from the top, Baba Kushab.
But ultimately, man, you got to be of the elect, man.
Exactly.
You got to be a
Exactly.
Yahawashi at the end of the day or whatnot, man. Because contrary to popular belief, man, this knowledge and this truth, it ain't for everybody, man. This truth is only for the elect, man.
Right.
All
It's
right.
exclusive.
You know, this going all the way back to Amos 3 and 7. It says, surely the Lord God, Yahawashi, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets, man. So the truth and the knowledge only to the prophets, man, at the end of the day, man. All right. And even you had the prophets back then, which were disciples, which later on became apostles of Yahawashi, man. You know what I'm saying? Starting with, you know what I'm saying, Apostle Peter, man.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Apostle Peter, he asked Yahawashi an important question when, Yahawashi was teaching. You know what I'm saying? When Yahawashi was teaching, all right, Israel, all right, he was speaking in parables going over Israel head, man. That the disciples understood because they was taught, and Yahawashi didn't keep nothing secret away from them. You know what I'm saying? He broke it down to them.
Right.
But to, you know what I'm saying, the rest of Israel, Yahawashi was going over their heads. And so they were asking the question, like, Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying, why are you going over, these Jake's heads right here? And Yahawashi go and answer him, man. All right? He didn't say, you wicked, why you asking me that? No, none of your business. You know, he said that, he answered. And let's see what the answer was, man. Matthew 13, let's start at verse 9. Red letter Yahawashi, who have ears to hear, let them hear. You're talking about your spiritual ears, man. All right? It says, verse 10, and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? A question mark, man. So that was a question they posed to Yahawashi, man. Verse 11, and Yahawashi answered. It says, he answered and said unto them, red letter Yahawashi, his words, Yahawashi words, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. All right, the mysteries, where you find the mysteries at? In the scriptures, in the Bible, man.
Right.
All right, that's why Jake can't understand reincarnation.
Right.
They can't understand the Israelite foreigners, man. All right, they can't understand salvation is only for the nation of Israel.
Right.
They can't understand that the deliverance, Yahawashi gonna deliver, all right, the 1/3 of the elect from out of Babylon from the chariots, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? They can't understand that, man. They can't understand the nuclear missiles gonna destroy, you know what I'm saying, Babylon, courtcy of Yahawashi, man. Babylon be destroyed within a fucking hour. We can't fucking wait, man. All right, because we see all this wickedness, taking place. And like I said, man, we seasoned, we spiritual, you know what I'm saying? We see the, but, we, like scripture said, man, you know what I'm saying, be wise as serpent, but harmless as doves at the end of the day. The most important thing is, you know what I'm saying, pushing the word, pushing the truth, man. Making sure we keep that salt, man. Without that salt, you ain't got that flavor. At the end of the day or whatnot, in the season. So the whole thing is what prophesy, push your word, pushing this truth, man.
Right.
But going back, go
if I can
slide.
make
Go
this
ahead.
point,
Nah, go ahead,
that's
brother.
kind of like with Lot, man. When it says he was vexed with the 50 conversations, man.
Right.
Pretty much when you go into conversation, it goes into conduct. How people carry themselves, man. Lot was vexed, man. He had to be around amongst the same BS that we amongst.
Right.
So we in that same spirit. And Lot, he represents the elect.
That's why we say not only, you know what I'm saying, people come back reincarnated, but kingdoms come back reincarnated.
Absolutely.
That's why America in the Bible is also called Sodom and Gomorrah as well, too. All right? Go ahead, brother. That's the spirit, bro.
This is the book of Revelation 11 and 8.
You step up, you remember the
God. It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
And when it says they dead bodies, man, they ain't talking about physical. You know what I'm saying? It's talking about spiritual, man. All right, okay, go ahead.
God.
Because when you ain't got this knowledge and understanding, hold at a priest. Yeah, get Proverbs 21 and 16. Man. All right, and somebody also can hold. We ain't bought it out in a while. St. John 7 and 38. We ain't bought that out in a while either. All right, go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 21 and 16.
Oh my God, we got Cisco.
Proverbs 21 and 16. It says, "The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead."
So anybody of Israel have the breath, which represents knowledge and understanding, only can be given, all right, through the power of Yahawashi.
Right.
All right, you're spiritually, you're dead of not knowing who you are. All right, because we discontinue from our heritage, man, at the end of the day or whatnot.
Right.
Going back, pursuing back to Jeremiah 17:4 at the end of the day or whatnot, man. So if you ain't got this knowledge and this truth, all right, you know what I'm saying, then spiritually you're dead, and then physically you are going to be dead, man.
Right.
Because when Yahawashi, man, when when the word and this truth, you know what I'm saying, which has a time limit on it, all right? Because what Yahawashi said in Isaiah 55:6, seek ye the Lord Yahawashi while he may be found.
Right.
So what is, you know what I'm saying, Yahawashi, what is he insinuating? It gonna be are applying.
Time
then it's gonna be a time to where he won't be found at the end of the day or whatnot.
Right.
Okay, you know, all right. So this truth ain't forever, man.
Right.
Truth ain't forever, man. Yahawashi ain't waiting for you fucking niggas, man. All right, he about to cut off, man. He about to be a cut off time, man.
It's gonna be
We get to that point because, like, too proud, man.
Yep.
Too proud.
Jake, they
You know, I ain't even about to, you know, like I said, being, you know,
yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, we letting all that wickedness pass us, though, man. We ain't trying to stir nothing up, man. Let them go past us. Man.
Yeah,
And, you know, the angels are marking them at the end of the day anyway or whatever.
Right.
Man.
That's what it was for, man.
In their spirit, they know they're off, man.
Yeah.
Even in their spirit, bro. You know, you got it, brother.
Like going back to that scripture we read in Revelation, they're spiritually dead bodies.
Right.
Yep, dead
You know what I
bodies,
mean?
man. Dead bodies, bro. Dead of who they are, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, scripture said, you know, Yahawah said, "You are gods." Man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You know,
But that's the Lord. That's the lowest state. That's the
the lowest state that we
Israel
in,
down to.
because of the curses.
There you
man.
go.
Yeah.
We ain't gods right now because shit, we die like regular men.
Yeah.
To be gods means immortality,
Yeah.
but they're gonna start with the elect of Israel or whatnot. They're gonna start with the elect.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, some more. It was me. Proverbs 21:16. Once again, it says, "The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead."
That's any Israelite, man, that reject this knowledge and this truth.
Yeah. Right.
But ultimately, you're not the one that reject this knowledge and this truth. You don't make the decision whether you accept this truth or you reject this truth. That decision is left to Yahawashi.
Right.
It's already preordained anyway. It just got to play itself out in the physical at the end of the day or whatnot, man. Yahawah already made his election, all right, to Yahawashi at the end of the day or whatnot, man.
Right.
All right, he already made his election that he gave his elect to Yahawashi at the end of the day or whatnot. So you can't make yourself of the elect. It already have to be of the election of Yahawashi, the will of the Most High, man.
Yep.
All
Can I
right,
get a
you know?
precept on that real quick?
The Lord too,
Yep.
because at the end of the day, when it comes to Yahawashi, He controls everything.
Yep.
Right,
Yep.
right.
So that
right.
that you know, just laying back and off what Zaquan said, man, you got to fear the Lord, man. And as the scriptures say, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
Beginning of knowledge, man. Beginning of knowledge, bro.
Right.
God. This is the book of Revelation 11 and verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
It's Sodom and Egypt, man.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, somebody get St. John 7:38.
I got you right.
All right, you know, and then also somebody get in Baruch where they shall remember themselves in their captivity. All right, you know, because when we read St. John 7:38, they're gonna tell you right. Matter of fact, let me see that. Let me see that real quick. Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah.
So in St. John 38, gonna tell you what this truth, you know what I'm saying, gonna give you some more examples of this truth going into how it's life, man.
Right.
Or how this living water is life. You gotta have water, but most importantly, you gotta have that spiritual water.
Right.
All right, remember what Yahawashi said, man. You know what I'm saying? I got water where you would never thirst again.
Exactly.
So they weren't talking about no physical water. They talking
Right.
about spiritual water.
water.
Man.
Yeah.
It's knowledge and it's understanding. Man.
Yeah.
All right, at the end of the day or whatnot, man.
Yeah.
You got it.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 7, verse 38. He that believeth on me,
He that believeth on me, going into the elect of Yahawashi,
Yeah.
Yahawashi, man.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's only if Yahawashi, Yahawashi chosen you at the end of the day. Stop right there or wherever you at, Yerumnian. Give me St. John 15 and 16 real quick, barbecue shop.
God.
St. John 15 and 16, barbecue shop, real
God.
quick.
This is the book of St. John 15, verse 16.
Yes, sir.
Ye
Esau
have not
getting mad.
chosen
Esau
me.
getting mad, man. He'll be all right, though.
Right.
Go ahead.
It
like
says,
we care, like we care. Go
Ye
ahead.
have not chosen me,
Mhm.
but I have chosen you.
It says, read it again.
God. St. John 15 and 16. Ye have not chosen me.
Or what Jake loved to say, man, in the world.
I
man.
gave my-
I gave my
myself
heart to the Lord.
Yeah.
I gave my
That
heart
ain't
to the
your
Lord.
Right.
I became saved on this day right,
Right.
here. This is the day I gave up that crack rock. You know, I done turned to the Lord.
Right.
I heard his voice calling me. You know what I'm saying? All that matters. But,
Right.
but then the voice they heard named Jesus and shit. election.
Right.
All right, you know. But go ahead, though, brother.
God, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you.
Yeah, because the true name ain't no Jesus, man. At the end of the day, if you didn't know.
Right.
All right, they don't get it at the end of the day or whatnot. Right? You got it.
It says, and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain.
And that's going into doing the work. All right, going out there on them highways and byways, man, pushing his word and pushing his truth, man. As we are commanded to do by Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi at the end of the day or whatnot. Read that verse again, my brother.
God, St. John 15:16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you.
So the Most High does the election at the end of the day, man. So that also show you ain't no such thing as no free will. Man.
Right.
All right? Everything is the will of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. Everything is self-willed by Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi.
Right,
that's why it's already, it says, that's why Yahawashi say, it is written.
Yeah, as it is written.
Because it's playing itself out, man, in the physical form, man, physical realm, man.
That's right.
You know? All right? Go ahead.
God, and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you.
Yeah, man, that's elect, going out there doing the work, being fishermen of men at the end of the day or whatnot, like we're commanded to do, man. Going back, pursuing back to red letter Yahawashi, Matthew 22:9. Red letter Yahawashi, go ye therefore into the highways. Where we at? On the highways. All right, you know what I'm saying? You know, on the highways and hedges.
And the hedges.
All right, and it says, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. Marriage means what? Join together, man. All right, because not Yahawah Shemashah say what we one body. All right, first is what? Is Yahawah. All right, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about in command, in power, Yahawah, nobody over Yahawah. Then that's why it's called what? One of his titles, the Most High. All right. Then second behind Yahawah is Yahawashi. Yahawah gave Yahawashi all the power and dominion over the earth, other than himself at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right. So Yahawashi. Then the elect men of Israel, the elect, the 144,000, starting with King David on down, man, to the rest of the 144, man, the top guys, man. All right, you know, on down or whatnot, man. The body government of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. What did I say? The body government, the body government of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, which the elect is all what, one members, man. Join together, that one marriage at the end of the day or whatnot. Man. All right, you know, go ahead. Oh, I was reading Shalawam. Oh, it says that go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage, man, which is the elect. Going to being that one body, you know what I'm saying? Because once the elect hit his word, hit his truth, they was dead. We're reading about them dead bodies, and they're gonna be alive, man. All right, you know, they're gonna be spiritually walking, man, and have that breath of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Because you ain't got that breath in you at the end of the day, even that physical breath, you dead, you gone. You gone.
Zombies, bro.
You gone.
It's just like in Ezekiel 37:5. You know, said the Lord, you know, ultimately it was prophesied that the Lord was going to put the breath back into his men.
That's right.
You know, that's what you see, i.e. today, man, right here, right now.
That's right. Verse 10, Matthew 22:10. So those servants, which is the elect, went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good. Yeah, because the word and the truth. You know what I'm saying? You know, we don't decide who of the elect. Oh, that's the election of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Our job is to go out there and give the word, give the testimonies, give the warning from Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And once the elect hit his word in the truth, they're gonna be brought in, man. All right. Also, 2/3, man. Hey, some of the 2/3 gonna come in as well too. Because the scripture tell you, many are called, but a few are chosen at the end of the day or whatnot, man. Which we reading here right here. You're gonna have a lot of just because they know that they Hebrew Israelites, that they Israel, don't mean that they are the elect of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi at the end of the day. Going back to Romans, I believe the 9th chapter, not all Israel is of Israel at the end of the day, man.
Yeah, you have brothers that make this point, you know, a lot when they, you know, back during the ancient times. Just think about back in ancient Egypt. Hey, we knew that we was Israelites, man. You know, the 2/3 knew that there was Israelites back then.
In every captivity.
In every captivity.
Except for this captivity, because that's why we got a brother that's heavy. We got a brother going in Baruch too. That's the whole reason why we go out there with a 12 tribe chart to have that staff to show you that Israel discontinued from their heritage, pursuing back to Jeremiah 17:4. So that only fit one nation of people. Only Israel is going to do what Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi prophesied in Ezekiel, a future prophecy that he said the Israelites going to do. So the small hats, they never did that, man. Because like we always go into as well too. when in history the small hats didn't know who they were.
Right.
Exactly.
All right, which they are Hebrew Edomites. They're Hebrew Edomites. All right, they taking our nationality at the end of the day because they do not fit any prophecy. They're not fulfilling any prophecies in the scriptures, man. Especially going into the curses.
Yep.
Going back to Deuteronomy 28 and 46. Somebody get that real quick, Barbecue Show. Deuteronomy 28 and 46, Barbecue Show.
Yeah.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 46, and it reads, "And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever."
Go to and read Deuteronomy. All right, so we'll see. So we can read the full context.
45.
Yeah. Read verse 44. Read verse 44. Then 45.
All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 40.
Now we just read verse 46.
We're gonna just read it.
And it just read. Oh man, somebody hold. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Nehemiah. My shit. We get Nehemiah 8 and 8. Somebody hold that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 44, and it says, "He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him."
And that's going into what the curses, man.
Yeah.
Also, another hint and another clue to let you know that the Hebrew Israelites won't have no ownership, you know what I'm saying, of anything, man. Why? Because they're fucking slaves.
Slaves,
We at the bottom due to the curses at the end of the day or whatnot, man. Esau own these motherfucking banks.
Yep.
Esau own your motherfucking homes, your fucking cars at the end of the day. If that's your fucking possession, how the fuck you gonna pay taxes on something that your damn ass own or whatnot at the end of the day?
Exactly.
But show you don't own shit.
Right.
Here it is, your house can be fucking paid for. Don't make the goddamn property tax and get far behind in your property tax.
Right.
Esau can take your goddamn fucking house. But I thought it was your house though. I thought it was your fucking house though at the end of the damn day.
Yep.
Showing you gonna be the fucking tail, man.
Yep.
The Rothschild, they own every fucking thing or
Everything,
whatnot,
bro.
man. They gotta pay no they create money out of thin air at the end of the
Anything the tax
goddamn
is going
day.
to.
Exactly, man. They goddamn pockets at the end of the goddamn day, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Showing you we still slaves, man.
Right.
We're showing you that gonna be another what sign upon the true children
Of
of
Israel,
Israel at the end of the day
yeah.
or whatnot. They're gonna be at the bottom, man. All right? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? You know, they're gonna be the worst of the worst in these damn ghettos and these slums. All them goddamn big major cities, man. You go in urban communities, we always have a saying. It don't matter what city you go into, you can tell when you go into Jake neighborhood.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Immediately.
First of all, you're gonna see a bunch of damn Dollar General and Colonel Chicken and shit every goddamn fucking way, man.
Gas station,
McDonald's and
Yep.
shit.
LG
McDonald's,
Foods,
ABC
yeah.
stores,
Yeah,
and
ABC
shit.
stores.
And goddamn
Chinese
Baptist,
restaurants,
Methodist
hair
church,
stores.
every
Church,
goddamn, every damn way or whatnot, man. at the end of
churches
the day.
everywhere.
Yeah, man.
That's the real drug, man. The
Yeah.
churches.
Yep.
You definitely gonna see them in Jake
Yeah,
neighborhood.
that's
Yep.
right, bro.
Hey,
Keeping
back-
our people, that's part of keeping our people asleep.
Yeah.
Keeping them being them dead bodies, man.
Yep.
Them spiritual dead bodies.
Congregation of the dead, bro.
Yeah, congregation of the dead where we were reading. That's right. That's
Yep.
right.
Hey, back at Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 44, it says, "He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him."
Because he's going to be in rulership.
Yeah.
Esau, the so-called white man.
Right.
Speaking mainly of what the super elite at the end of the day, man. White man ain't got to go to you to get no loans from you damn
Right.
niggas or whatnot, man. At
Right.
the end of the day, he got to go to you for no fucking money, man. All right? He ain't got to go to you and ask y'all to be help him be investors with him so he can get this franchise,
Right.
get that franchise,
Right.
man. All right? You know? Okay, it's based on the fucking money at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Man. Come on, man. You know? Go ahead,
Continuing on, it says, "And he shall be the head, and thou shalt be the
So
tail."
who the fuck that sound like? They ain't no
Yeah.
so-called white man, then who is at the end of the
Yeah.
day? If he ain't in rulership, then who is? If he
Right.
saw the so-called white man, then who is? Man? I tell you, he saw the end of the world just because the beginning
It's
of
the
the
beginning of
fall.
the fall, yeah.
The prophecy had to fulfill at the end of the day.
Right.
All right? The wicked, which y'all don't even know, going back to what? First Malachi 1 and 3, man.
Yep.
All right? And going back to Job 9 and 24, the earth given to the hand of the
Hands of the
wicked.
wicked.
By who? By Yahawashi, through the power of Yahawashi.
Yep.
All right? Y'all got it.
Continuing on, Deuteronomy 28 and 45. Moreover,
Yeah, here's the point right here, man.
Moreover-
We read in verse 46. Initially, we read verse 46.
Right.
Going into this shall be a sign, it shall be a wonder, which going into what the curse is upon
Right.
Israel, so you'll know who the children of Israel
Who the
is
children of
today
Israel
at the
are.
end of the day.
Yeah.
Because the curse is only going to be on one particular nation of people to show you who the children of Israel is today.
Right.
How we going to find ourselves, man, if it ain't by the signs, man?
Right.
That's how you know the Bible is real
Right.
at the end of the day or
Right.
whatnot, man. We woken up. When it going into the curses, man. I was like, damn, that happened to us, especially when we
Right.
Deuteronomy 28:68.
Come on, man.
Pretty much going into the curses of how we gonna be brought over here in fucking Babylon, lose our heritage. You know what I'm saying? Our women gonna become whores.
Yep.
The man shall have hate towards his brother, have evil eye towards his brother. The woman gonna have an evil eye towards her husband,
children,
and even her own children or whatnot. And who leading the nations when it come to women in fucking abortions, man? Our women, man.
Our women.
All right, at the end of the damn day, man.
Yep.
All right, you know, they're the reign leaders or whatnot. So that ain't our people. Also go into in Lamentations, man. Where tell y'all women are like a fucking ostrich and shit, man. She have no love for her children, man. At the end of the day, no sympathy, man.
Man, I seen that today, Bishop. It was a whole just a bunch of children and no woman or man to be found. Why are you leaving your damn children out in the open for somebody to snatch you up? You know, it's 2025 where Esau, Edom, they snatching up Israelite women and children for body part. You know how this devil gets down. But you ain't supposed to neglect your child and leave them out in the open like that.
That's a heavy point, because I did a video last week on the damn Eve, you know what I'm saying? You know, and what she did was she had a non-verbal son, a son that couldn't speak. He was mute at the end of the day, what they call dumb at the end of the day, unable to speak. And she left him unattended for 17 hours in the house by himself, man. At the end of the damn day. Why? Because she want to get her nigga woman on, and she want to get her whoredom on at the end of the day. She got to live her life, got to live her fucking best life at the end of the day. Now, she supposed to drop her and the child supposed to be visiting her father, you know what I'm saying? But did that ever happen? No. At the end of the day, man. All right, you know? Then wind up the boy getting taken away from her. But like I said, all that damn time, you know what I'm saying? Them 17 hours, you think somebody she love her son. What was that love for your son? Them 17 hours, man. Wait, you ain't worried about how he was gonna eat, how he gonna fend for himself at the end of the damn day. You ain't care. Anything could have happened, man. You know what I'm saying? Hell, if something happened, the house could have got caught on fire or something. Hell, he can't call nobody. He can't talk.
Right.
He can't talk.
Yeah, bro, that's cool.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the damn day or whatnot, man. So it's bad enough to leave any child home alone. I think he was about 7, 8 or something. I think about 7. You know what I'm saying? A child that got special needs, that's bad enough. A child 7, they got special needs. But hell, just leave any child alone, especially a child that got special needs. That's crazy.
Irresponsible, man.
Irresponsible.
Right. That's crazy. That's irresponsible, and that shows that they don't care about their seed, man. You know, that's how a lot of these women is, man. You know, so I deal with that shit in the area where I stay at, man. Children just running around, no parents around, unattended to. You know, I see it in real time, and the little girls trying to grow up fast. Twerking.
They 11, 12, they can't even wash themselves off good. Yeah. But they can twerk their little asses up in the fucking air. Dang. Why? Because they see they damn Cardi B's and shit.
There you go.
All right? They see their mamas, their grandmas, their aunties and shit. You know, mama ain't a mama. Mama don't even monitor her activity that be going on her daughter's phone and shit or whatnot. Right. Certain shit, your daughter shouldn't be able to get in her phone any day. She shouldn't really have no phone no damn way or whatnot, man. Yeah. Be honest with you at the end of the damn day.
Yeah,
you know?
Bro. And just this morning, the little boys, they running around, all around, the apartment complex, and they playing gang, shoot 'em up, from probably the ages of 4 to maybe like 9 or some shit.
What you start doing? Conditioning
with the music and all
the
that
kids,
shit.
man. Yep. With the music, man. Come on, ain't nothing new, man. Ain't nothing new up under the sun.
That's right. And then what the devil will do, he'll try to blame Jake when they grow up into monsters. You know what I'm saying?
He want to generalize.
There you go.
But then when you go ahead and you go into the stats and you go into the analytics and you do everything case by case, you know what I'm saying, of nationality and race, the white man, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to being rapers, you the leader statistic. When it comes to committing murder, you the ring leader at the end of the day. Kidnapping, you the reign goddamn leaders or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Doing mass murders, you the reign goddamn fucking leader and shit, man.
They say it's usually 85%.
But then you wanna generalize and put out that false narrative. You know what I'm saying? And package Jake as he's everything that's wrong with the fucking world at the end of the day. Only the devil will do that, man. The accuser. The accuser of thy brother. The accuser of thy brother.
Like Elder Yahawah said, Jake is a problem. 2/3 a problem, but Esau is the problem.
Right.
He the one that promote NBA young boy to these young little nigglets so they can grow up and
mimic what the fuck that they see at the end of the day or whatnot. Art imitating life at the end of the day or whatnot in actuality, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Jake is what? Visual learners, man. It's like back in 1983 when Esau punk ass thought he was slick made a movie Scarface. What all Jake in the neighborhood wanted to be.
Right.
They wanted to be goddamn
Right.
fucking Scarface at the end of the day or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You know? All right, no different during the 70s when they had those goddamn black exploitation films at the end of the day or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? With Jake, you know, Esau, he'll put out what, Iceberg Slim or whatnot, those pimps and shit. You know what I'm saying? Why? You know what I'm saying? What Jake wanted to be. Jake wanted to be pimps and hustlers. That's what he promoted. Pimps and hustlers. You know, at that time they was selling their little smack, heroin. You know what I'm saying? At that time and whatnot, man. And hoes, going back to pimp. Going back to the pimp. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what he pushed to our people. So what Jake was doing, right? Mimicking what the fuck that they were seeing at the end of the day or whatnot. They thought that was, hey, this is our only way out at the end of the day.
This is what our people do. That's what they tell themselves.
Yeah. Because Jake don't know who they are.
Right.
That's why they'll say the only way you probably make it out the NBA or being a rapper, or you know what I'm saying, some type of form of fucking entertainment where you playing the Esau ballpark. So you already know the games you're gonna have to play, the rituals you're gonna have to participate in. You play those games, and Jake willing to do so, man. All right, all right. He let the wicked seduce him at the end of the day, man. All right. Okay, you got it though. What we was holding on?
I'm still reading Deuteronomy.
Go ahead.
Back at Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 45. Deuteronomy 28 and 45, it says, moreover, all these curses shall come unto thee.
All these curses, all right, which is going to be on Israel, the Hebrew Israelites, not everybody.
Right.
All right, it's only applying to one nation of people because the covenant was only given to one nation of people, not every damn body, man.
Right.
All right, so that show you right there, common sense, show you that Yahawashi ain't dealing with everybody, man. If you're dealing with everybody, it would be the same rule of thumb applying to everybody, man. Everybody get one of these damn curses, man. All right, you know, go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28 and 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed.
What they say? What Jacob had? What, generational curses? My dad went to jail. My daddy went to jail. My daddy went to jail. Man, my pops, man, you know, he got killed. He got murdered. I really never really known my pops or whatnot. A few years later, same damn story. His ass get killed. Oh, he left a 6-year-old son behind and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Cycle.
So, you know, same generational cycle going back to these curses, man. You know, going back to the women, man. You know what I'm saying? Being harlots, being whole. The mama was a fucking hoe. The mama been on welfare all her life. Having 8, 9 damn kids by 9, 10 damn baby daddies and shit. Daughter repeating the same
cycle.
Dysfunctional cycle. All all loud and ghetto and fucking ratchet wherever the fuck they go at. Just a fucking embarrassment. Here it is in the damn restaurant. Here it is a decent restaurant, a family restaurant, and they twerking their ass and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's
you know,
like, damn.
I mean,
Don't not act anywhere.
Hell, a couple years ago, World Store, you had them damn
Walmarts
bitches.
and shit.
You had these damn fucking bitches. No, that ain't Walmart. Worse than that. These bitches was going to fucking cemeteries and twerking on grave sites.
That's
and shit
crazy, bro.
Showing you the wickedness of our fucking people, showing you how off Eve is at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, but the Lord love everybody though. All right, them niggas can make it though at the end of the day.
That sounds
those
destroyed.
3 little fucking sugar bears and shit, little maggots, man, that walk past us or whatnot.
Too far gone.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like they can make it or whatever, man.
No.
All right, get the fuck out of here, man. That's a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
That's destroyed people, man. That's
Old
destroyed.
Richard Simmons ass niggas, man. Richard Simmons,
Robin
man.
and shit.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman and Richard Simmons.
Right.
If you don't know who Richard Simmons is, look him up, man.
Right.
All right. By the time you all thing I do is look at him, then you'll know what's up.
You'll know what's up.
All right. Go ahead, brother.
Back at Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 45, it says, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord Yahawah thy power.
Now?
They hearkenest not.
Also showing you another sign of our people. Our people gonna refuse to come to this knowledge and this truth, man. Because when you really look at it, man, and you know what I'm saying, Yahawashi dealing with Great Millstone, all right, that's the camp that he chose, that he deal with to give the 100% truth to go out, start from the elders, apostles, the elders, bishops on down to us, man. And I'm not saying that, like I stated earlier during the week in one of my videos, man, just because you Great Millstone don't mean you of the elect.
Right.
Just like every other Israelite camp means that it ain't no but 2/3 members. There could be some elect amongst these other Israelite camps that fucking go off at the end of the day, but nevertheless, the elect gonna wake up and gonna come out of that at the end of the day.
That's right.
All right. Any niggas that's in Great Millstone, ass gonna get plucked out. All right. Don't get it twisted. The true testimony, Yahawashi have lied with Great Millstone, man. All right. You know, Most High saw so fit at the end of the day or whatnot. And look at it, man. You know, for my elders apostles and elder bishops, man, look at the groundwork, the labor, and those men that have and apply and display so much humility at the end of the day or whatnot, bro. All right, you know, never stop, man, at the end of the day or whatnot. And when you meet them, you know what I'm saying, you know, have the privilege of blessing, you know what I'm saying, to meet them, be in the presence, man, you wouldn't even know they was the elders apostles, the way that they carry themselves, like they got their chest poke out, you know what I'm saying, they don't exalt themselves. Man, they're so meek, man. They're so humble, man. That's how you know, man. These men of the Lord right here, bro.
Yep.
If you thought you was humble, you know what I'm saying, when you come across and you meet the elders apostles or the elder bishop, you know, like, man, I got a long ways to go or whatnot. I thought I was meek. God damn, or whatnot. They don't even carry themselves like the elders apostles. Like, who are you to talk to me or whatnot? You know what I'm saying? You know, they talk to my general or whatnot. Talk to the second, you know, in command or whatnot. You don't talk directly to me. You know what I'm saying? You know,
They remind you of how much more humble you can become.
Right, that's right.
Whenever you're around.
It show you his levels to humility at the end of the day or whatnot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all got it.
Hey, just like Moses.
They don't sit up there and want their names in fucking neon lights, man. They don't sit up there and make a celebration. You know what I'm saying? 40 years in the truth, man.
They don't want to be
35 years in the truth. They don't want to be worshipped by men
Right.
like some of these other false prophets that's out here that you see, man.
Right.
Another indicator, Yahawashi showing you who he dealing with, man, and who he's not dealing with, man.
Right.
He give you this truth freely as it was given to us freely, man. His word and the truth is going out day in and day out at the end of the day, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can't watch all the videos that coming out of Great Millstone True Affiliates, bro. All right, and that's the act of love right there, man. Flooding you with knowledge and information, man. That if you apply it, you know, so like Scripture said, man, the grafted word is the saving of the soul, man. Going back to what the Book of James, man. All right, somebody can grab that real quick, man. Showing you the importance, man, of being out here on these highways and byways. And the job that comes along with being the prophet, showing you the importance, bro. All right, this is the most important job on this fucking planet, man. Like El Pastor Har always make the point, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's more important than the prophets on the earth, man, at the end of the day, man. Through the power of how about Yahawashi, man. We're the most important men on this planet, bro, at the end of the damn day. But like Scripture said, folly is said high. So in this damn fucking wicked ass society, which is what we're supposed to be, we esteem very low in this society. They look at us like a joke. They don't take us serious at the end of the day. We're nobodies. Hey, even amongst our own Israelite brethren, what they call us, Bumalites. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
like
and we'll take that.
Like that's supposed to be a sign of disrespect or insult. It's like we know we at the bottom. We up under the curses. Jake as a whole, you know, as a people, man. And they talking about Bumalites and all that. Well, that means we in the right spirit. Don't that mean that we should be crying out? You know.
Hey, John the Baptist would have been a bomb to you niggas, man. Because John the Baptist, he ain't have a house, man.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? He was in the wilderness. And Yahawashi, man.
I was just about to.
You know what I'm saying? You know, right?
He said, the Son of Man have not
a place to
lay
really.
his head,
So Yahawashi was homeless.
There you go.
Come
on, man.
You know, but y'all wouldn't accept Yahawashi in y'all camp, IUIC. Oh, you a bum, man. You a bum.
But you know, you sell out and you living that lavish life and all that. You tend to say things like
that. We ain't all
living that Dantes, the Dantes.
Exactly.
Of the world, man.
That soft life, man.
We in garments of sackcloth. That's how you really supposed to come out here. We in the house of mourning, man.
The most I said, man, we gonna prophesy in sackcloth, man. And the real prophet. So these little cheap behind garments right here, whatnot, man. Hey, we gonna get a real thing in the kingdom, man. It's about pushing the word, pushing this truth, man.
That's what it's about.
How about Yahawashi? We got us no goddamn fashion models and shit or whatnot. We walk through a fucking runway and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and push the word, push the truth, man. At the end of the day, man. Yeah, when you labor, you doing the work. If you labor with anything, you ain't about to put your best on, man.
Oh,
you
put your work clothes on.
You think that the men of, I mean, you had men of the Lord that tilt fields and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what prophet that was? I can't think of his name. I mean, he maybe had like 1 or 2 chapters or whatnot. But he had a mission. What that was? He was I can't think of. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? You gonna be out, like I said, you ain't gonna be out if you know what I'm saying. You a man of the Lord. But yet, you know what I'm saying, but also, you know, you tilt ground or whatever, right? You ain't gonna have your best garment on or whatnot. You know, tilting the ground, you laboring and whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying? End of the day. So it ain't about that. It's not about a fashion show, man. All right, at the end of the day. Go ahead, brother.
God, this is the book of St. James, chapter 1 and verse 21.
Yeah.
It says, wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls.
Save your souls at the end of the day. And we just read earlier St. John 7:38. that his word and the truth is what? Let's read that one more time. That's St. John 7:38. Let's go back to that real quick. All right. Show you the importance of the words of Yahawashi. That's why Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying, in Revelation 22:18 and 19, it's a serious offense, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a death penalty if you add and you take away from the words of Yahawashi, man. All right? Because showing that you know the 100% word and the truth. If you know what I'm saying, if Yahawashi dealing with you, that means you have the elect. You got 100% word and truth. Apparently, you know what I'm saying. You pushing the word, you pushing the truth. Hey, if Jake, they consider and they take heed. You know what I'm saying. They can be saved, man. That's showing you, man. You know what I'm saying. You know the importance of what we do at the end of the day, bro. That's why the penalty is so severe. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you add and you take away from the words of Yahawashi, matter of fact, Most High, He gonna require their blood, but then He also gonna require their blood off your hands. Because you misled them at the end of the day, man. Scripture tell you, a prudent man watch well to his goings. And Scripture tell you the simple belief of every word. So they still gonna get beaten with stripes, but you being a man of the Lord, or sell out at that, you know what I'm saying, misleading your congregation or whatnot, guess what? You can get beaten with stripes too, but many more stripes because you knew better. You're a teacher. You're a man of the Lord, man. You're supposed to know better. All right? So the bar and the standard going to be set. Yahawashi going to have it set higher than the men of the Lord. They're supposed to know better. Or that's awoken to His knowledge and His truth. That's why you're going to be punished more severe, man, than a regular Jake that wasn't called. You know? Y'all got it?
God, this is St. John 7:38. Red letter Yahawashi. He that believeth on me, as the scripture have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
He that believeth on me, living waters, man. At the end of the day, what not showing you this word and the truth is what bring you back to life at the end of the day. Back to life, back to reality. And that's always come in my head or whatnot. You know what I'm saying, you know. But nevertheless, when we going on, Most High bring you back, you know what I'm saying, to life, man. You know what I'm saying, you know, by this knowledge and by the truth of the end, man. So what else we was holding, man?
I looked up that information. He was asking about the prophet being a tiller. In the chat, it was going into Elisha, was called, you know, a plower, and also Amos.
Amos. That's what Amos. That's what it was. Amos. That's what I was thinking about. I couldn't think of it, you know, at the time.
Oh, and it says the prophet and tiller. So
Amos. That's what I was thinking about. I wasn't sure though. That's why I ain't stick the name. I ain't gonna be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Let me just shut up if I ain't sure about it. But nevertheless, ate the water, brother.
I got a quick precept real quick. Isaiah 44:3. For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground.
Going into that spiritual water, man. Once again, man. And thirsty for what? This knowledge and this truth, man. All right, so you go back to Amos 8:12. They said they shall faint. You know, going into where they shall. Matter of fact, they shall thirst. Hold on. Let me get that real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Seeking the word.
Yep. Hold on. I think that might be in Proverbs. No. We good. No. Amos 8:13. Amos 8 and 11. To the point. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, Yahawashi, that I will send a famine in the land. What land? It's talking about Babylon. Right, America, man. All right.
Because in this land, this is where we lost our, you know, knowing who we are as a people, man.
It says that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord, Yahawashi. So verse 12, you're going to know, you're going to understand why, you know what I'm saying, these niggas, man, they're going to be wandering from sea to sea, all right? You know what I'm saying? To seek the word of the Lord. Why? Because of the famine of the word, man. All right?
And if I can say this, in that time,
and we're coming in that time, man.
Exactly, man. We pretty much in that time now.
You
see, that's why you got these Edomites trying to come up with these laws so that they can hinder this word, man. But ultimately, that's the Lord, man. And the Lord is allowing us to know that, hey, man, you about to wrap this thing up, man.
They'll give you an example with that, with the Charlie Kirk, man.
Exactly.
Anytime anybody was saying something that was not so-called thrive popular or whatnot, or they can just easily deem hate speech or whatnot, they can just strip away your goddamn videos or whatnot, which in actuality is what they're doing. They're violating your constitutional rights, man. Really showing you don't have any constitutional rights. You're supposed to have what? Freedom of speech at the end of the day.
You're a slave, bro.
All right, at the end of the day. So for them to regulate, you know what I'm saying, the internet, by if you say something against the government, you know what I'm saying, they can just deem it as misinformation, all right, or medical information at the end of the day or whatnot. You're running the water, brother. You know what I'm saying? So, but I thought I got freedom of speech though. I don't necessarily have to agree with you. So if I don't agree with you, you know what I'm saying, you can decide whether or not, you can deem it what you want to deem it or whatnot. Oh, that's hate speech or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, by him disagreeing with me, he's showing and you know what I'm saying, he exposed my true agenda.
Right.
So now I gotta go ahead and deflect, and now I gotta put that goddamn, you know what I'm saying, you know, miseducation, you know what I'm saying, misinformation or whatnot.
Right.
Who do you to decide to have all this misinformation the devil put out there in the world at the end of the day?
Come on, man.
That's what Scripture said, man, you know what I'm saying? He grows darkness to damn people or whatnot.
Yeah.
He fucking goddamn devil, man. Got the damn nerve or whatnot. But showing you, going back to the point, showing you ain't got no goddamn motherfucking rights at the end of the day.
Right.
That's why we gotta talk in code, the C-Hip, the Vicky 19, the damn Beetlejuice, goddamn fucking Sleazy E or whatnot. Mo Rainbow. We gotta say all these. We gotta talk around and shit or whatnot. Codify and whatnot. Why? Showing you, man. He the goddamn fucking devil, man. But you have a freedom of speech though at the end of the day or whatnot, man. You know, people gotta say unalive. You can't even say the N word,
bro. You can't even say that.
Right.
Gotta change words.
And these are words that you learn coming up when you was in elementary school and all of that, man. Now you can't say these certain words, man.
Right.
I mean, the fact that we gotta say the MOTB and that's in the Bible. Right, that should tell you right there, man. That the devil that we're dealing with, man.
I got a
can't even say, you know, they try to submerge the true name of Yahawashi.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
I got a quick one. I'm gonna read this in NLT. This is Ephesians 6:12. It says, "For we are not fighting against flesh and blood enemies, but against evil rulers and authorities
It
of
says
the
evil rulers, man.
Yep.
Also going back with that Proverbs 29. We go into, you know what I'm saying, when the righteous ruleth, the people rejoice, but when the wicked ruleth, the people mourn at the end of the day.
Right.
Yep.
What the people are doing mourning.
Morning.
Esau so fucking wicked, he even got the poor of his damn people fucking protesting him. Well, not necessarily protesting, but fucking mourning. All on social media talking about how, you know what I'm saying, their quality of life or whatnot changing to where, hell, they having to work 2 or 3 jobs and it still ain't enough to pay all these goddamn fucking bills at the end of the goddamn day. A lot of them living out of vehicles, man, van cities, tent cities and shit that they have out here or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of them
homeless.
And a lot of them were once a part of that middle class.
They were.
When Esau came with that C99 and the lockdown, that was to target, a lot of that was to target the middle class. And a lot of them are suffering now, man.
And all the billionaires got rich.
Yeah, so they're really creating that super rich. Right, just like back in ancient time, you had the monarchy, the kings and all that. Then you had it wasn't no in between.
Right,
the rich and poor.
The rich and poor. That's it. Simple as that.
And that's what they're doing right now, man.
That's why they always had a term in this world, man. The rich get richer and the poor get
Poor get
poor.
poor.
You ain't hear about no middle class.
No middle class.
Ain't no middle class in there.
That don't exist.
That
That doesn't exist.
It don't exist.
You still living paycheck to paycheck.
Right.
Now you middle class. You still living paycheck to paycheck at the end of the damn day or whatnot. Still not having enough, man. Still having thirst, man. You know what I'm saying? They're going back to where it say when you have a bag, you don't put money in.
Haggai 1 and 6. Haggai 1 and 6.
Going back into those doggone curses.
Yeah.
Man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the damn day, bro. Like, damn, I just got the check. And like, oh, that bitch done the goddamn bill.
You get it. You got rent. You got other bills. Boom.
Yeah.
So middle class just means you got your damn house, got a vehicle and shit. You can buy certain necessities or whatever here and there. Sometimes, you know, the Most High, you know what I'm saying, you know, you got to bounce. Sometimes, majority of the time, you'll have a base or whatnot at the end of the damn day.
Right.
Just fucking survive it, man. Like, we're not living, you just survive it.
And
Right, that's middle class right there, survive.
And a lot of times they have to pay more taxes too. You know?
Yeah, because first of all, that's illegal right there within itself. We don't even supposed to pay tax. The poor don't supposed to pay tax.
Not at all.
Because the poor, we don't make income. We make wages at the end of the damn day or whatnot, man. Show you how wicked Esau is at the end of the day. But nigga ain't gonna march for, you know, the poor gotta pay fucking taxes and shit. We make wages. But a nigga don't want to march for a wicked ass nigga like a George Floyd and shit. They want to march for a wicked nigga though.
Hey.
Niggas so stupid, man. Niggas so fucking stupid, man. They get mad and over emotion and ready to burn down cities for the wrong shit, man. Paying all these taxes, burn out, you know.
And that was a psyop,
you know,
because we were going, we was going into earlier on the way to you know, scoop you up, Quan. Charlie Kirk, and one thing that George Floyd and Charlie Kirk got in common. They got the same birthday.
Yeah.
You know. So and it's a lot more that we were going into it. It's a psyop, man.
Yeah.
They had a movie before old boy got killed.
Snake
they had a
Eyes.
movie called
Snake
Snake
Eyes,
Eyes,
yeah.
and somebody got assassinated. Somebody was like a political activist.
senator.
It's
or
about
something.
Johnny Cage or
Yeah,
some shit
yeah.
like that.
I think so.
Yep,
and his
Nicolas
name
Cage.
was
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
I think he was
Yeah.
going in 60.
Yeah, he's
60
going-
minutes
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
He had a
yeah.
movie back going in 60 minutes.
Was the movie's
Some
called
shit like
Snake Eyes.
Okay,
and
yeah.
he was a senator
Yep,
named
he got-
Charlie Kirkland.
Charles Kirkland.
Charles
Can't make it
Kirkland.
up.
And he got assassinated by getting
Neck
shot.
shot,
in the head.
Right,
yeah.
that's
So
crazy.
they put it in your face, man.
Yeah.
Boy, Esau, man, he tried to be like the Most High at the end of the day.
Right.
Most High always give warning before
Well,
destruction.
yeah.
Yep.
You know, the Most High always going to tell you, he prophesied what's going to happen before it actually happens. He sent his men out to prophesy, man.
program.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you predict the programming, man. That's, hey, tell
And
you,
also,
bro.
too, that's how you know that the Most High is controlling both
Right.
sides.
Both sides
Yeah,
at the end of the
see
day.
it.
Yeah,
But
really
then
it's
also-
Most High. Really it's Most High. Like you said, you can't get the devil all this damn
Yeah,
crap.
Right. That's the Most High. Yeah.
Because whatever Esau is doing, it's still a will of Yahawah.
That's right. King's heart is in it. Yep.
Because they're communicating with the spiritual demon Satan, and
Who
Satan
work-
is
report to
controlled
Most
by the
High.
Heavenly
Yeah.
Father.
Most High.
Yeah.
man. Most
Yeah.
High. Most High. Yeah.
And it's just bad.
Finishing off this Ephesians 6 and somebody was reading something. That was on me.
No, you got
Okay. This Ephesians 6 and 12 NLT. Now it says, "For we are not fighting against flesh and blood enemies, but against evil rulers and authorities of an unseen world,
Yeah.
against mighty powers in this dark world, and against evil spirits in the heavenly places." So as to let you know, Esau controls the narrative of all things, man. You know, he's controlling the programming, as we made early mentioning of why Jake is in that dead state of mind. He's controlling the food that our people eat.
That's why Jake's so goddamn fucking sleep, because they don't know the depth that this damn devil be
Yeah.
going through
Right.
Yeah,
to
to
destroy
destroy
us as a people.
Yeah.
man.
Yep.
So when we be passionate from the elders, apostles, elders, bishops, all right, on down to us and the true affiliates, when we be passionate, right, because we know how to fuck this damn devil
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
operate.
Yep.
We be going in on Esau and the spirit of Yahawashi, Yahawashi, and whatnot. These niggas can't fucking understand and go over their heads, man. Or you giving a white man too much credit and this and that, you know
Not
what I'm
even
saying?
realize.
Y'all act like y'all scared of the white. Nobody ain't scared of no fucking white man. But we tell you the position Yahawashi Yahawashi put this goddamn devil in on the left hand side. His blessing is the sword.
Yes, sir.
All right. So when we say you ain't gonna be able to beat no motherfucking Esau with his damn blessing and whatnot, and it ain't about us being no fucking afraid, man. That's the truth at the end of the day and whatnot, man.
yeah.
All right, you know. Okay.
Right. Well, if we was afraid, why the fuck would we be out here on the highways calling the
Exactly.
devil out? Man?
Exactly.
The ones that are afraid are niggas who will make a statement like that
That's
because
right.
they too scared to come out here and call this devil
So
out.
you're going to the prophets being bold as lions
Bold as
at the end
lions,
of the day
man.
or whatnot.
Yep.
Y'all are Stephen A. Smith
Standing-
niggas,
Exactly.
man.
Yep.
But you going back with, with the Shador thing or whatnot, man, you got to be a company man. Him and Ryan Clark, y'all got to be a company man.
Yeah.
Pretty much, man, you got to get down with the program of Esau at the end of the day. man.
Right.
Exactly.
All right, which poor example of Jake Man. That's their mentality, that's their mindset, man. Showing you that you can buy a nigga cheap at the end of the day, man.
Right.
I
That's
got
what
that
it boils
precept you
down to
quoted.
at the end of the day or whatnot.
I got that precept you quoted. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1, and it reads, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness
That's right.
before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors." And that's what we out here doing, man. We out here calling this devil out to his face,
Right.
exposing him, man, letting the whole world know that his lineage goes back to the biblical Edomites, man,
Right.
who the Bible condemns, man. The same nationality that he's been trying to hide from, going all the way back, man. Okay,
Yep.
so at the end of the day, we come out here in confidence, because when you go into boldness, it ultimately goes into confidence, which
Yeah.
means with faith.
That's right.
We come out here in the faith of the Lord, man. That's why we are here. We understand that Esau can come against us, man. But we still understand also that the Lord has his men surrounded by the angels anyways.
Right.
Somebody get Psalm
You see?
34:7 real quick.
That's so that's why we come out here in that great boldness. And ultimately, like Zaquan and other brothers will keep alluding to, ultimately, man, the Lord got to be dealing with you anyways. He got to
right.
put the spirit on you to come out here, man,
That's
and,
right.
and
That's
prophesy against this devil.
Right.
Because hey, a lot of Jake, man, they talk a good game, but when it comes down to it, they're afraid, man.
That's right. That's right.
God, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 34 and verse
Hey,
7.
call on Yahawah.
Call on
No,
Yahawah.
no,
Yahawah. Yeah, bro.
Them damn faggots about here, man. 'Cause boy, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Shit annoying, bro.
Man, boy, my spirit was so goddamn
Unease,
vexed,
man. You like
Yeah.
fuck.
Because first of all, they walking so damn close.
Right,
Right?
right.
Especially that damn Dennis Rock. 'Cause the motherfucker act like he want to walk between the camera, and I got like right here.
Yeah, it's like,
wide
you try that
closed
shit
up.
if you want
Well,
to,
you get
bro.
your ass knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Bro.
Fuck
At the
all
end
that.
of the damn. I mean, we in the spirit. It's in the spirit.
But we
like
get
I said,
vexed.
we vexed in the spirit, man.
Because at the end of the day,
You know?
y'all intrude. That would be intruding
Yeah,
my personal
that would be
space.
disrespectful,
I don't know what
man.
you got going on. So,
Exactly, bro. Keep that damn.
And they always say, don't let nobody get within range.
Right.
If you can reach like that, hey,
Right.
go ahead and take them out.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Fuck
That's
all
right,
that, bro.
That's right, bro.
That's just the vexation of this
Damn,
fucking place.
but they ain't
man.
no but fucking demons, man.
And
Yeah,
the Lord,
man.
and
Fruity
they
demons
mark.
like that.
Yeah.
Man.
They
You
mark.
know, fruity.
Yeah, they
mark,
definitely got marked, man.
You know. But he thought secondly though. He came and he cut his ass back around
Try
there
that
and
shit
shit.
if you want
Wasn't
to.
coming through
Trying to
here,
look,
motherfucker.
trying to show off in front of your
Yeah.
little
other
moles.
little,
and
other little more friends
shit.
and shit.
Yeah, all y'all getting beat the fuck up out here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But hey, man, we keep it spiritual.
that's
Go
right.
ahead, bro.
This the book of Psalms, chapter 34 and verse 7. The angel of the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham, encampeth round about them that fear him.
See? So at the end of the day, when we read that, hey, the things are written aforetime, written for our
Wow.
learning. So the Lord allows us to understand that we're not alone, man.
Sir.
The angels is out here. Hey,
That's
hey,
right.
you might can't see them. We might can't see them, but we know we have faith that they're around, man. Okay, start back from the top, Baba Kusha.
God, this the book of Psalms, chapter 34 and verse 7. The angel of the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham, encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them.
And the key word is when it says that fear him, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so we understand that we fear the Lord. First of all, we understand that we fear the Lord enough to actually come out here to the highways and byways. We was
Sir.
compelled, man,
Yes, sir.
because we knew we had a job to do. Once we learned this truth and got built up, the Lord commanded us to come out and teach this word.
Yep.
Just like you said, bro. The damn nigga, they can't understand
Right.
when we bring out of the scripture Psalm 34 and 7 that hey, you got angels that camp around us
Right.
because they physically can't see.
Right.
And they
Right.
of the fucking world, man.
Right.
All right, like scripture said, like the Greek was going into the Israelite foreigner. They ain't talking about no damn Greeks, talking about no crackers, man. They talking about Israelite
on,
foreigner
man.
Jake
Right.
that took on the Greek customs at the end of the day or whatnot, the culture at the end of the day or whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yep.
all right. They had to physically see it in order to believe it. At the end, they needed a sign, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't had no faith, man.
Yep.
All right, you know.
That's the same mindset a lot of Jake
yeah, these
is in
niggas
today.
they got to physically see it.
Right.
All right, you tell them about some camp, some angels, you know, a camp around us, and we gonna get delivered by chariots, what y'all call UFOs. They think we crazy, man.
Right.
Yeah.
They think we crazy something wrong with us or whatnot. We
Yep.
done lost our scribbles or whatnot,
Right.
man.
Like
But
little
then,
scrolls.
Yeah. Yeah.
the Lord,
Yeah.
hey, the Lord will actually allow us to see things from the heavenly
Right.
realm,
Right.
right? Like the chariots. And remember, a couple of, it might have been the end of last year, might have been at the beginning of this year. Remember the brothers in LA, the angel, pretty much visited the brothers in
Oh, yeah.
LA,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
You could tell that was an angel from the
Yes,
spiritual
sir.
realm, man. He had on the type of attire that ours still look,
Dimitri,
right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the brothers say they ain't even see him leave, man.
Man.
The brothers didn't even know that he was right there. That was the angel.
Hey, somebody get, you know, we in 1 Corinthians 2, but somebody start at verse 10. Somebody start at verse 10. The point was going to be in verse 14, but just start at verse 10 and we can read it on down, man.
God.
Right?
That's a spirit, man. I was
2
mentioning
and
the
10.
LA brothers and they going live.
1 Corinthians 2 and 10.
God.
This 1 Corinthians 2 and 10.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 10. But Yahawah hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit. For the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of Yahawah.
The deep things, the spiritual things, man. At the end of the day or whatnot, you know. That's why Jake can't understand it when you go into reincarnation. When we be bringing out the scriptures, you know what I'm saying, you know, King Solomon, you know what I'm saying, through the spirit, that was Yahawashi in reincarnation.
Kind.
'Cause you know what I'm saying, that's spiritual.
Kind.
At the end of the day, when a natural person, they ain't gonna be able to understand
right,
that.
right.
Break it down. What's the logic? What's the concept? How do y'all come to that conclusion at the end of the day or whatnot? How y'all get King Solomon, Yahawah, because you don't understand reincarnation.
Right, you don't
The
understand.
spirit got to be dealing with you.
And
And then you got to understand that, you know, the scripture going to, you know what I'm saying, the wisdom of Solomon, you know, his kingdom is going to rule forever.
Forever.
Come on,
So
man.
how his kingdom going to rule forever? And you know what I'm saying? But it's a King David king, you know, his
Yeah,
kingdom
yeah,
gonna
it's
be
like,
ruling
come
forever.
on, man, you
What
gotta
is
extrapolate
that?
the
You
scripture.
got to know how to extrapolate
Right.
and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Who's over King David?
Yeah.
King David,
Gotta know the
Solomon,
Dynasty,
Solomon,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, was King David's son.
Yeah.
But why did King David call Solomon Lord at the end of the day?
Yeah.
See, a lot of things that had to go over their head.
Yeah.
Then the scripture tell you that King Solomon had to be beaten with the rod of men if he, you know, he ever went off and he committed idolatry,
Yep.
you know, against Yahawah Shemah and whatnot.
Solomon.
And he's supposed to be whipped. Who the hell whipped King
Come
Solomon?
on,
man?
what account
Nobody
of
touched.
ain't no account of
But
that.
what happened?
Exactly.
Did not that prophecy fulfill? We came back as
Yahawashi,
Yahawashi
yeah.
at the end of the day or whatnot.
they did,
You know what I'm saying? You know, see, those will go over their head
Over
at the
their
end of the
head,
day.
yeah.
Right.
That's how we know what we know. Hey, matter of fact, going to how we know Moses was King David. Because who was the first king of Israel? The physical king. It was Moses. I mean Moses.
Moses,
Was
yep.
King
Moses,
David.
yep.
So every time you come back, you're gonna get your same spot, your same seat.
Yep. Hey,
You know, Peter,
the
yeah,
Apostle
Apostle
Peter.
Peter.
He was
Yep.
the head of the church.
That's spiritual,
Yep.
man.
You know, but you know that, and that's more of the deeper and
The deeper
darker
things, yeah.
parables. That's more of the meat.
The meat, yeah.
Hey, going back to what I said, reincarnation. When Yahawashi, hey, we're asking Apostle Peter. Hey, who did they say I am? Some say Elijah, you know, say Elijah, you know, some say Isaiah, Jeremiah.
Like, why would they say
but
that?
Yahawashi say, who do you say I am?
Yeah.
Man, you Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying?
Son
You
of the
first
Most High,
son, you the
yeah.
son of the Most High.
Yeah.
Oh, Yahawashi, what
Messiah.
Yahawashi told Apostle Peter. Hey, man couldn't give you that.
Exactly.
That was only given through you through the
Yeah,
spirit of
yeah.
you know, Yahawah himself
Yeah.
had to give you that through the spirit.
Right.
Like those apostles always bring that point out, man. Certain things is in the spirit. You ain't gonna be able to go in the scriptures to prove it. It got to be in the
Yeah,
spirit. Spirit
yeah,
got to be dealing
yeah.
with you.
Absolutely.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Like point and prove. We brought out the example of Apostle Peter when Yahawashi said, hey, you were blessed, man.
Yep.
Only Yahawah can give you that,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
All right, you know, that was spiritual, only given to you by the Father, man.
Yeah.
Not by man at the end of the day, man. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Showing
right.
you right
It
there.
ain't about-
So
it
certain
ain't about
things
seeing everything.
is gonna be in the spirit. Oh
Right.
man, how y'all know Elder Alpha Business Elijah? It's in the spirit.
It's in
We
the
know.
spirit.
It's in the spirit.
We just know, man.
in our
You know what I'm
spirit,
saying? You know? All right,
Right.
end of the day. How do you know that those apostles, they fulfilling Isaiah 30 and 20 or whatnot? Because you know, you had men out there before them, but guess what? They wasn't on the internet. It didn't fulfill
Exactly.
2007.
Exactly.
At the end of the day.
A lot of them
You know what I'm
fizzled
saying?
out.
A lot of them
Right.
fizzled
During,
out. And some of them
the
done
year
passed or
2000. Yep,
whatnot.
some of
You know what I'm
them
saying? At the end of the day or
Right,
whatnot.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
2007. It's no coincidence this word in the shoe done spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
That's when you start seeing the merge of all these different camps coming out of the States. 2007, mainly Great Millstone,
Yeah,
man.
right,
You had
right.
other Israelite camps that was out there before Great Millstone, like, you know, you had Comfy Fat Black Ass. You had before IUIC, you had Nate Satan. He would teach you another guy.
Yeah.
You had Bubba Blackfish.
Selling breakdowns.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bubba Blackfish. They was out there, but Israel wasn't pushed like that. Most I wasn't dealing with them. Nobody was hearing no Israel to Yahawashi got Great Millstone. It was apostles. We start with El Pastor Hard to start uploading videos
Right.
on YouTube 2007. That's when the
Oh,
prophecy
right.
fulfilled. That's how you know who the men of the Lord were.
Right.
That's how you know who the Most High was dealing with. When the Most High dealing with you, shit happens. Shit moves,
right.
bro.
It moves,
man.
You know,
It
you
moves.
know. You ain't gotta ask no question. You fucking know, man.
You know.
You know.
Also,
Okay.
what it says, what our spirit bear witness that we the children of the Most High, man.
Yeah.
And how did our spirit recognize that? Because going back, we read those words. We made mention. We read in Deuteronomy. Who does that apply to when we read those
Come on,
curses?
man. Right.
To us, man. So that's another thing about it being spiritual. Now, when we go back to 1 Corinthians, what we were reading, it says 1 Corinthians 2 and 10. Now, notice it starts off. It says, "But Yahawah have revealed them unto us by His Spirit." And what does Amos 3 and 7 say? He revealeth His secrets
Only
to His servants, the prophets. So this is how you
get it.
yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah. So let's continue on now.
So when niggas be bucking up, niggas be out on social media being scoffers and mockers. It's not nothing discouraging to us. They ain't doubting our faith.
Right.
Hey, they don't do no but strengthen our faith even more.
Exactly.
We know. Yahawashi already said it's gonna happen. He said he gonna send us to a stiff necked people.
Yep.
Yahawashi said himself, they ain't listen to me. What the hell you think
What they
gonna
gonna do to
listen
you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
you know?
heavy too.
So yeah,
And we
so
talking
already
about
know.
Yahawashi,
We know
bro.
that. We understand that. That just prove even more that the scriptures are real, man. The
Right,
words of Yahawashi is real and full, alive in effect at the end of the day or whatnot, man.
Bro.
Show you we the people, man. The majority of our
Oh my
damn
gosh.
people don't accept this knowledge and this truth, man, in its truest form, man. At the end of the day or whatnot, you know. But if this was so-called white man or any other nation outside of Israel, it was East Indians or Japanese or Chinese or Hawaiians, you know what I'm saying, the real Africans and shit or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, Japheth or them Arabs, you know, Ishmael,
believe.
you know what I'm saying, guess what? You know what I'm saying, you know, they'll believe.
Yeah,
man.
they believe.
All right, you know.
Yeah.
But Israel, they won't. At the end of the day or whatnot. They want to hear lies, man, at the end of the day. That's how you know Israel. That's why Yahawashi say they're sodish children.
Extremely stupid.
Extremely stupid, man. All right, like brother, like Tyler's reading, you're reading what, Jeremiah 4 and 22?
4 and 22.
Right? Bring that back out real quick, man. All right, you know, because that's very relevant to what we're saying
Right.
right now when it talks about Israel. That's how you know Israel is, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The nigga still call himself black. He still call on Jesus. Even when you go ahead and you do the due diligence and you do the scholarship to go into the words, go into the root of words, go into the origin of the word J when it came about in the 1500s.
You do all the legwork for this nigga, dog.
That still go over Jake's head. He don't appreciate anything. But he's a nigga, he ignorant. That's all I know. Big mama told me that. That's all I know. My big mama told me that's what the fuck all I want to know. But if you do that to somebody of another nation, or Elam, or Japheth, or Moab, or Ammon, they'll consider, but my people won't.
Yeah.
Show me who Israel is, man.
Right.
The most I said that their side is extremely stupid, man.
Right.
Like that goddamn toad, man, in that hot ass pot, man. They stubborn.
Exactly.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, too stupid to jump out of the pot, man. And their ass get cooked, man.
Get cooked,
you know? Eventually what's gonna happen? Them thermonuclear missiles, man.
Yeah.
All right, dummies.
And if I may say too, because you made a point about here it is, Yahawashi was on the scene and people physically saw these miracles and still didn't believe, bro. Because you may mention like, hey, if they didn't believe Yahawashi, like how you said they don't believe me, you know they ain't gonna believe y'all.
To bring the point, the example, the land back to the Saquon point. You know what I'm saying? What did they say about Yahawashi? He performed a miracle. They call him Satan. They say he's able to do that because of Beelzebub at the end of the day or whatnot. To the brother point, man. Show you how wicked, faithless our people are at the end of the day or whatnot. That was back then, so how much even more so today, man?
Jake, this is the worst state.
It's the worst generation.
They actually in that mindset of Esau, man. You know, you got a lot of our people that are actually atheists now. That was unheard of, you know, when we was, growing up, man. You know, funny, us older brothers. Well, hey, all of us, man.
Bro got it.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22. It says, "For my people is foolish."
My people, talking about Israelites, man.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
It says, "They had not known me."
They have not known me. First of all, you know what I'm saying? You don't need no goddamn motherfucking money and no damn fucking college degree, a certain level of education and whatnot. To be a prophet, be a man of the Lord, return back to Yahawashi, Yahawashi. At the end of the day, then it benefits you, man. This life right here. Return it back to Yahawashi, Yahawashi. Everything when you return back, everything will be beneficial for you at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right? Because how everything is set up in this society, wicked society, is fucking destroy you, man. From the food to the woman to the ideology. You know what I'm saying? To the religion. At the end of the day, everything is set up, man. You know what I'm saying? To destroy us as a nation of people at the end of the day, man. All right? So return it back to Yahawashi, Yahawashi. All right, return it back to our culture, man. All right, you know, to the best of our ability, we are practicing what the righteous rehearsals at the end of the day, because it's life at the end of the day. Because Yahawashi Mashah will remember you if you of the elect ain't gonna defend you at the end of the day or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? In your time of trouble, man. That's the benefit, man. That's the importance of returning back, man. To Yahawashi Mashah. The great death, great mourning, great lamentation is coming to this place, Babylon, man. Like never ever seen before, man. All right, and the Most High is going to outdo himself because it's the angriest Yahawashi Mashah ever been, man. Why is that? Because of the pride of fucking man, bro. The pride of fucking man. All right, and we seeing it all over here. These proud ass people out here, like they know tomorrow is promised to them at the end of the day. Nothing can happen to them. I know I'm gonna be doing my thing today. I'm be doing it tomorrow. I'm be doing it bigger next weekend. Not having no fear, Yahawashi, Yahawashi, man. In their fucking wickedness at the end of the day, not even considering. I could be destroyed. I could be destroyed. Let me not do this right. They ain't even considering.
They don't. You know, they're not in the spirit of Rawchaa, Lord willing. Right? They ain't in that spirit, man. They like Zaquan say, man. They in that spirit, like they know. You know, tomorrow's promise today, man. You know, that's the type of mindset thing. That's why they have no fear. That's why they doing the things that they're doing. That's why they doing all this outlandish shit, man. Having more parades and everything like that. They walking around in pride. A lot of these women are proud. A lot of these niggas is proud. So the Lord, ultimately, the Lord is lining up.
He got motherfuckers proud.
Right. Hey, the Lord, and the Lord tell you about how much he got that, man.
Proud man, that's a rich man or a proud man, that's a lot. You
know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, ultimately, the Lord got these people set up for the kill shot.
He hate a proud poor man.
Right. Yep. The Lord got them. The Lord got them right in the perfect position to send that kill shot. Cause they look, they're oblivious to what's coming. That rap, even though the Lord is letting it be known what's coming through His men. Hey, look, man, the Lord got the blinders on.
That's why Yahawashi Mashah said, if somebody can get it too, in second Andrew, somebody get that. By the southern rap, suddenly his wrath. Matter of fact, that might be Ecclesiastes 5:7. Make no tarrying.
Certainly shut the rap and more come forth.
Get that.
Make no tarrying.
Make no tarrying. That's what Jake doing. Jake heard his word, they heard his truth. The example of that, look at how many Jake on social media talking shit. Oh, you can go on different podcasts that they don't even have pertaining to Hebrew Israelites, and you can see that Jake, they got Hebrew names, man. That the tribe of Judah. You know what I'm saying? The tribe of Benjamin and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You know? All right, so Jake know who they are. You had celebrities out there proclaiming their nationality, like Kodak Black, saying he a Levite at the end of the day or whatnot, man. You know, countless of other Jakes, Kyrie Irving, Nick Cannon, man, Ice Cube, countless of Jake, Kendrick Lamar, man. Countless of Jake, knowing that who they are at the end of the day, knowing that they're the Hebrew Israelites, man.
Hey, y'all remember that running back? I think his name was matter of fact, Jamal Charles, man.
Yeah.
One time I think he was either playing for the Broncos, he might have still been on the Chiefs, but because brothers was talking about it, he was walking into the arena and he had fringes on, man. You know, this was years ago.
No wonder he had to leave, man. I think
I'm telling you,
probably got to leave shortly after.
Yep, it's a lot of Jake, man. A lot of boxes.
There was some basketball dude that made a shoe and it had Judah on the side of the shoe. I forget what it was.
Was that Stoudemire? No, was that Lamar Odom?
Could have been, but his bug out there.
Because he had like the shirts and all. But the point is, hey, this truth is out here, man. The word is going out. So Jake ain't gonna have no excuse when the Lord brings that wrath, man. And trust and believe it's gonna be something serious, man.
I was gonna say they ain't gonna have no cloak. They ain't got no cloak for their sins. It's a covering or excuse because the warning don't went out. So they can't, going back to Ezekiel 33rd chapter, man. You know what I'm saying? Give them warning, whether they hear or whether they forbear, man. All right? Our job is give them that warning.
That's it.
So that word that truth go out, man, then that's y'all ass right there, man. All right? Y'all don't take it serious, that's on y'all, man. They're gonna be to y'all, they're gonna be to y'all detriment, man. Right? Y'all got what we hold.
Sirach 5 and 7.
Go ahead, my brother.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
That means you putting off, man.
Right.
Oh, I do that later.
Focus.
I do that another time. Just push that aside right now. I got other things I'm involved
That ain't about
with
to
right
happen
now.
in my lifetime.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm just going to push it on the back burner, man. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I get to it, I get to it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's tarrying, man. Knowing, you just know it's tomorrow. You know tomorrow going to be bright and fucking sunny, man. You know ain't gonna be no storm, no fucking rain, no hail, no tornadoes, no nothing, no flood, no nothing, man. You know it's gonna be a perfect day, right? Tomorrow, right? At the end of the day. You don't know what tomorrow holds, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to Yahawashi at the end of the day, man. And let alone tarrying, man.
Right.
That could have been, you know what? That was your last shot before the Most High bring judgment on your ass, man. So you don't even know that, man.
Hey,
Most High ain't gonna keep his arms open fucking forever, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right? Eventually, the Most High, he's gonna pass judgment on your ass and whatnot. You're gonna be up out of there, man.
I forgot what brother said it, but ever since they said it, it stuck with me, man. One of the brothers, they said, you never know how angry the Lord is with you. So you really want to constantly be trying to get brownie points from the Lord, man.
Yeah, that's
You don't
true.
know how pissed off the Lord is at your ass.
That's true.
And the Lord could be like, you fuck up one more time, that's your ass, man.
Right, that's true.
So that's that fear you're supposed to have with the Lord, man.
That's like a father with his son. All right, do it again, boy.
And you
do it again. I
shake
tell you,
your
don't do
ass
that.
up, though.
Do it again.
Tell
Little boy, eyes get big looking up at you and shit.
Ordering and
Okay.
shit.
All right.
Okay. Let me sit my little ass down, man. Let me find some way to sit down and shit and play with my toys and shit.
Play my toys,
You know
not
what
my
I'm
daddy.
saying? Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Right.
What you say? Play with my toys, not my daddy.
Yep.
You know when it's serious now.
Yes, sir.
I got a precept for all these. I'm gonna do this tomorrow, man. We gonna do it. Hey, this is James 4 and 13 on down to 15. Now it says, "Go to now, ye that say, today or tomorrow, we will go into such a city and continue there a year, and buy and sell it and get a gain."
Ball out, man. We gonna get some businesses, man. We gonna invest in some bitcoins, man. We about to hit it, bro. We about to hit a lick, but we about to get these bags,
baby.
brother.
We
own, baby. You know what I'm
More
saying?
money, more money, more money. Hey,
Count
going
the
back
money
to Haggai
before you
1
get
and
there.
6, yeah.
Count the money before you even made the money, man.
Laughing to the bank. Okay.
Yep, laughing to the bank. Yeah.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
No, okay.
All right.
They make New Year's resolutions. By this time, they gonna have this business, do that, buy this house, this car.
Because they'll say something about what's your. I remember back in school. What's your
resolution?
5 to 10 year plan?
Right.
I used to always be like, I don't fucking know if I'll be a 10 years from
Yeah,
now.
exactly, bro.
But ultimately,
I
we know
hope
that
you
was
do.
the spirit.
Yeah.
Like we always say,
That's
man.
heavy.
Like we always say, hey, what happened to them same people? You know what I'm saying? That died in 9/11, man.
Oh,
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the Tim.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, man. Same thing with Jake that was out there. That was casualties in Hurricane Katrina going back to 2005 in Louisiana, Hurricane Katrina, bro. You know what I'm saying? They thought, hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna retire, I'm gonna do my retirement plan, my money, I'm gonna see the world. I'm gonna see the whole world.
Travel, see the
I'm
world.
gonna travel and see the whole world when I retire and all that
the
little
Boston
happened.
bombing.
Yeah.
Remember they was running
but look at the judgment Yahawashi shot brought out, man.
Yeah.
Just that next day. Look at what happened to their tomorrow.
Man.
What happened to their tomorrow?
It turned into the end.
Look at 2019. All the plans that was made in 2019. Travel plans, people.
All that shit got canceled.
All that shit
got canceled, man. On vacation, all them goddamn cruises and shit. You know they love to take them cruises and shit.
Bro, they had
all that shit got canceled.
They had sports games with no
crowd, no audience, man.
Yeah.
No
I
audience,
was like,
no
man, this
crowd.
shit
Had like fake audio, like they were here, like
I barely was looking at the shit, man.
That shit ain't even sound real.
Like, come on, man.
What even?
I'd rather
Ain't
just
even
get on
look real.
Madden.
Yeah, ain't even.
You're right.
Yeah,
and it still got a
you're
crowd
right.
on this shit.
You're right.
You're right.
They had wrestling, the TVs and shit.
Man, God damn.
God damn, they about to be going to the shop.
Gun.
Hey, you're right. So wrestling, they had like the TV.
Trying to fuck up their damn TV joints.
Yeah, bro. Everything was just, but that shows you who actually is in control.
Right.
It's the, ultimately the Lord, but the Lord showing you that Esau's the one he got in control. Man.
Right. Continuing on, James 4:14. Whereas ye know what shall be of tomorrow, for what is your life? ? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away.
What people always say, you here today, you can be
You
going
going tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro.
Yep.
That's
And that's true. Because, like, look at me and yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Without telling our age, you know what I'm saying? We in our damn 40s, man.
Right.
It was like, damn, you just yesterday, you can remember this shit, you still was a goddamn kid and shit, man, at the end of the day.
Bro.
You already in your damn 40s, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Almost half a damn 10 years from being half a century.
Yeah.
And that shit seemed like, damn, where did the time go?
Where did the time go?
At the end of the
That's
day,
facts.
how quick, bro. How quick time.
Yeah.
Time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Time go, man.
Exactly.
And it even speeding up even more faster. Man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
we
The Most
know-
High, according to prophecy, the Most High shorten the days for the elect sake, man. Rough thing, rough thing, rough shot.
And you even got people in the world that's acknowledging that, man.
That time,
Recognizing that. They like, man, where's the time going? Time is flying.
They can't remember. They can't, like, damn, this week done went, like, literally, bro, man, even being in this truth, I can't remember, like, even last 1 or 2 months ago, I can't remember time going by as fast as it's going right now.
It's like every day.
Every day is getting
Every
faster
day.
and faster, bro. The week's been going by fast. But as soon as Monday over with, but Friday, it's like it's right there around the corner.
But you had those some Edomites, like scientists or whatever, they saying that time is speeding up. Whether they was like the earth is rotating quicker, however it may be, right? At the end of the day, they're acknowledging that. So that's the Lord. Now, if you are the elect, Lord, when we are that number,
Right.
You're gonna pick up on that quick, man.
Right.
You're gonna say, okay, the Lord is speeding up. He even got these, Edomites admitting now.
All them blood moons we was getting and
Come
whatnot.
on, bro.
And then the scripture tell you, what's your, the disciple came probably, that's Yahawashi. What are the signs of the last days? Going back to Matthew 24, talking about the rumors of war. We getting rumors of war, earthquakes in diverse places and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You seeing all of this. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn division amongst the people against class, social class, race. You know what I'm saying?
Even with MAGA, they divided. so the Lord's dividing this thing all the way.
The love of many
down.
shall wax cold at the end of the day, because no iniquity shall bound. Love of many shall wax cold, man. At the end of the day, and you're seeing that. You're seeing that. I mean, you're seeing how people delete their own family, man. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Their own family members and shit or whatnot. A mother and the kids, or father and his kids, or the husband deleting his wife, or vice versa and whatnot.
Or the kid find a gun.
The kid find a gun or whatnot. Just like I think it's like Northern Kingdom. Where, I'm saying, the Northern Kingdom, I think he was dealing with this woman, and I don't know if she damn cut him off, or I guess he was an ex or whatever, and he turned around and killed her husband, kill her, and throw a little baby in the lake. Lead a little baby too. 1-year-old. That was in the news. Matter of fact, you had a brother, the elder from Vegas sit downs. He was doing a video. He was doing a listen.
Oh, Elder Karate.
Yeah, he was doing a
listen.
That's
bro.
Wow.
But that's the judgment of the Lord, man. The Lord showing us the times we in, man.
Right. Going back to 2nd Esdras, man, 9, man. What does the scripture say? You measure the time, man. You should know that this is the time that the Lord is visiting this place, man.
Evil time.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'll finish up. Yeah, peace up. I'm gonna finish
You
that
go
up.
ahead,
I still
brother.
have a
Go
little
ahead,
bit
Oh,
of
you can still read it, right?
I still got a little bit of James. You good, bro? James 4 and 15, the last verse, it says, "For ye ought to say, if the Lord's will, we shall live and do this or do that." And this is why you hear bro say, Abaratazah. And this is the mind frame that our people should be in. Going back to you're not supposed to be making that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I got plans for this. That falls into the penalty of you making provisions for your flesh, man. All right? And you're supposed to be catering to your spirit more than your flesh, man. So once again, our people don't be making all of them, I'm going to do this, and man, we're gonna set this up, and we going here. No, and our people proud like that now too. You don't hear people saying, Lord willing, Lord willing, Lord willing. You have niggas just blatantly saying, shit, y'all meet us there. I'll meet y'all there. We're going to do this. Hey, pull up. I'm going to pull up right now. I'm right around the corner. And stuff of that nature, man. Lord willing.
You know, our people are far removed from Yahawashi and righteousness, man. You know? But, hey, that's why the Lord got the prophets back, man.
I was going to say, like, you know, God always say, man, if you want, you know, make the Lord laugh, you know.
Tell me your plan.
Tell me your plan.
And I'm glad you brought that point out, because hey, that really is, you know, the mindset that you got to have when you're in this truth, man.
Right.
Hey, hey, even with us, we'll make plans, but that's why we say Lord willing. Because the Lord has allowed us to understand that hey, it's not of our will, man. It's all of Him. But you got Jake in the world, they don't operate with that mindset, man.
Nope.
You know, hey, sometimes we might be you know, the plantation or whatever, certain things might slip up, but it ain't really slipping up if you say Lord willing. Right. But if you happen to say that at work, right, Jake will kind of look at, well, people will kind of look at you kind of weird.
I know what you mean, too.
Mainly Jake.
Mainly Jake.
You know, you might have, you know, a lot of Edomites or other nations, they don't really, you know, but Jake, they kind of look at you weird, like Lord willing, because they're far removed from the power, man. You know, that's uncommon to Jake in this society.
That was
Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. Yahawashi. How then can a man understand his own way?
Yeah, so that goes. Salaki, I ain't mean to cut
No, you got it.
But that goes hand in hand with what the brother Tazadak was saying, man. You know, if you want to make the Lord laugh, telling your plans, man. Hey, look, we don't understand. At the end of the day, with us being in this spot right here, because this is an alternate spot, we didn't wake up knowing that we was going to be in a different spot, but the Lord got us right here, man. So everything through the Spirit of the Lord, man.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, this is hold on. This is daggone family right there, man. They killed.
Man.
She wouldn't leave her husband for me, and she promised she would. What wound up happening? This damn woman, this goddamn motherfucking Eve right here, cause this, you know, so all of them was murked by this damn guy right here, you know, be on y'all right here. She was out there committing damn adultery, you know what I'm saying, you know, against her husband, and she made promises to this damn fucking psycho, this damn, really, he was spirit created for revenge at the end of the day, going back to Sirach 39 and 28, and she refused to leave her husband, so the man got jealous, he got mad, he got angry, and he deleted the whole goddamn fucking family, man. As y'all, you know, as y'all can, hold on, as y'all can goddamn see, man. And throw the little baby, he was number one, they say threw him in the lake, bro. You know, execute style, you know what I'm saying, he took out the husband, you know what I'm saying, you know, but and scripture said whoever perished, you know what I'm saying, being innocent at the end of the day or whatnot. Whoever perished being innocent.
That was judgment on that
baby.
baby.
Yeah, how about your mouth shot?
Whether it was a boy or a girl. That's
right, brother.
Hey, that's how the Lord set it up.
That's the fear right there. That's the fear right there. Yeah, how about your mouth shot, man? For somebody and see, like I said, going in, the nigga goddamn fucking woman, man.
There you go.
Out there fucking committing adultery, being a slut, and you got your damn husband and you got your damn son taken out, man. Because you can't keep your damn legs closed. You can't keep your legs closed at the end of the damn day and whatnot, man.
But these women, they operate.
But like Scripture said, they wiping their mouth like they do nothing, man. Do nothing wrong.
Earlier.
You know what I'm saying? You know? All right, Shalawam.
And man, I said, who advertises women to do this?
Esau.
Hey, Esau.
So-called white man.
And what country is known for that the best?
Babylon.
That's that Western culture, man.
This is that AKA Queen of Heaven. That's why Scripture call it the Great Harlot.
Great Harlot, bro.
Right, the daughter.
That's crazy,
woman.
bro. I did not know
And
that.
they push that heavily through their entertainment. You know, like these movies, you know, the music. You know, you had TLC back in the day. They had a song called "Creep." What do you think that was about, man? You know, going behind they man back and creeping, man, getting down with another man. That's embedded in our culture. Well, not our culture, in our black culture, man. Which, you know, the Lord He blessed us and separated us from that bullshit.
But what the scripture say? Like the brother, go to that brother point. Scripture said, evil woman be given to an evil man, man. At the end of the day, man. So that was that damn Jake judgment right there, man.
Yep.
And it's more harsher judgment, you know what I'm saying, to come, man.
Right.
So you goddamn non-believers out there, man.
Oh,
That's
man,
a message
man.
that you know what I'm saying, Yahawashi have us out there giving warning. That's why we tell y'all don't fucking tarry, man.
Right.
A lot of you Jakes out here, man, you know what I'm saying, we out here, we teaching, you know, you blow your horn, you do a little black power fist, like this some type of feel-good type shit or whatnot, man, not understanding the importance of taking heed, man, taking that warning, man. Being at the Church of Berea, going out doing your own damn studying and realizing, oh man, they really do got a true testimony.
Like,
How about
really
Yahawashi? Like the Church of Berea, they knew that Apostle Paul and Apostle Silas were men of the Lord. Why? Because they checked the scriptures daily at the end of the day, bro.
Right.
Unlike what you niggas don't want to fucking do, but you want to argue, so-called, call yourself debating some damn body and whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
It's a waste of time.
waste of time. You don't debate the truth, bro. The truth is the truth at the end of the day. Ain't no debating the truth, man.
And if you can't get it, we ain't about to sit up and try to convince you.
Like I said, we ain't about to waste no time with you damn niggas, man.
Nope.
Right?
Nigga
All we done taught on everything is to be taught from the elders, apostles, the bishops on down us, man. Taught on everything, man.
Yep.
Right.
Go and search the videos, man. All right, hit the search engine, man.
Right.
We ain't got to explain shit to y'all, man.
Right.
You got it, bro.
Hey, you got the device right in your hand.
Exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
no excuse.
Can't put it down for a second.
What we holding?
I still got that second Edges, Sirach 5 and 7. Make no
Go
sense.
ahead, brother. Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly.
It says for suddenly, man. Like I said, man, Yahawashi, man, you know what I'm saying? He ain't give you no specific day or time he coming back, man. Most I ain't gonna text you or whatnot.
Yep.
Most I ain't gonna have no fucking ads out there. Hey, I'm making my return. I'll put out fliers and shit. You know, I'm returning on such and such date. You
Got
know,
the shades
June
on the flyer, be like, "Oh, I'm
June
back."
24th, June the 24th, 2026. I'm making my return.
BYOB. Bring your own bottle. Bring your own
Like they
label.
bros always
Mark
went into.
Morris.
Like bros always went into. Just imagine. Most time would have did that. Imagine the day before the return, the parties and cookouts niggas gonna be having.
Man, bro, playing,
You know what I'm saying?
Mark Morris and Return of the Man.
Yeah, return of the man. You know what I'm saying? These wicked ass niggas, man.
You know?
The Lord gonna catch you suddenly, man.
Yeah.
Like Yahawashi said, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, like you niggas, y'all look for a sign. But what did Yahawashi say? Y'all look for a sign, but I'm gonna give y'all what? Jonah.
Yeah.
What did Jonah do,
yep,
man?
yep.
In Nivea, man. In Nivea, man. He prophesied.
Prophesied,
Gee.
yeah.
Oh, Yahawashi say, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna prophesy.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I
send
was.
my prophets
Prophets.
out to
Beat
prophesy,
time.
man. My words, man. All right, you know, okay. All right, and give you that's a sign right there.
Yeah,
you know.
hey, the fact that y'all are seeing, you know, men, you know, coming back in, you know, our ancient apparel, right, and teaching out of the Bible and breaking it down, and probably y'all ain't never seen nothing like this before, man.
Yep.
This is the Lord showing, pretty much extending His hand out unto His people, man. But they look at this as something light, man. You know, not knowing that this is how you can actually be delivered, man,
Right.
by the Lord if you are the elect, man.
But you know what? I don't think we finished that scripture. That 1 Corinthians 2. We was in 1 Corinthians 2. We ain't never finished that, right? I'm gonna
I'm here.
get straight. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Yeah, bring out verse 14. Get straight to the point.
This is 1 Corinthians 2 and 14. It says,
No. We ain't gotta do that. Start back at verse 10. Come on.
Kind, the
That's
water.
heavy.
Hey, this is 1 Corinthians 2 and 10, right back at it. It says, but Yahawah hath revealed them unto us by
Unto
His Spirit.
us ain't talking about everybody.
Ain't talking about everybody.
Right?
Yeah.
It going into and it's only pertaining to elect of
Separation.
Yahawashi, man. All right, go ahead.
And it reads, it says,
But the Lord love everybody though.
Right.
Lord dealing with everybody though.
No,
but He
sir.
only give His secrets to a certain
The servants, the prophets.
amount of
That
people,
ain't
the prophets,
love.
the men.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
If you is withdrawing vital information from somebody, that means they ain't no love.
Right.
You know, vital information that could be life or death, and you withholding that information that could lead them to life.
Right.
That ain't love.
Right.
That's right.
So the fact that
right.
people are saying that the Lord is all love, they err in not knowing the scriptures.
Absolutely.
That's right, brother.
Absolutely.
That's right, brother. That's
Because
right.
hey, the Lord, when it comes to His prophets, to the elect, He's showing love unto them by
Yeah.
giving them the mysteries of the scriptures,
Right.
the true proper breakdowns.
Right.
Revelation the 5th chapter goes into how He loosed the seals, man.
Yep.
He didn't get that for everybody, man.
Matter of fact, to the brother point, somebody give me Philippians 2 and 16, man. Somebody get Philippians 2 and 16 to increase point, man.
Con.
This is the book of Philippians chapter 2 and verse 16. It says, holding forth the word of life.
The what?
The word
Holding
of life.
forth the word of life.
And where you find the word of life at, man?
And right here.
In the scriptures.
Right here.
Right to the Saquon point, man. All right, you know. Okay, the word of life right here, man.
Right there.
All right.
That I may rejoice.
I don't have to agree with that.
Yeah.
That I may rejoice in the day of Hamashiach.
That's going into the elect, man. All right, only the elect going to rejoice to come in the day of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi at the end of the day or whatnot, man.
Right.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, should have tell you the 2/3 talking about the tribe. 2/3 the tribes going mourn when they see the return of Yahawashi, man.
Yeah.
The lion, man, of Judah, man. All right, because that means it's gonna be death to y'all niggas, man. Even though y'all gonna come back in the kingdom. All right, but hell, man, y'all gonna go out. Y'all gonna go out bad on this side. Y'all going out bad on this side, man.
Bro.
That's second death, man. All right, you know that will come to y'all niggas, man. That's why y'all want to hear this word. Y'all want to hear this truth or whatnot, man.
Right.
All right, you know, go ahead. That's why they hate the prophets, man.
Yep.
All right, going back, what is it? Amos, what, 5 and 10, man.
5 and 10.
All right, you know, hate him that speak up rightly, you know, at the gate, man.
Yep.
In the gate, man. Okay, and that's the prophet, men of the Lord. So that means the men of the Lord ain't gonna hold no punches, man. We ain't coming out here to popularize and say the popular shit, trending shit. Now we come out here, give you testimonies. How about you? I give you warning, and give you the destruction that's coming to this fucking place, man. And 2/3 of you damn niggas, man, they can't get rights, man.
Yeah, how do you say that? You know? How do you say that in a nice way? You can't say that in a nice way.
You can't.
That wrath and danger and destruction is coming. You know, you can't say that in a polite way, man.
Yep.
You know, especially if you see it coming, you know, you gotta warn somebody. You be like, hey man, you know, get out of the way, like a moving train or something.
How you say it in a nice way? Hey, if you don't get right, Lord gonna put you to death.
Come on, bro. You can't say that in a nice way,
bro. Without somebody gonna get offended, man.
Come on, man.
All right, gonna feel a certain way, gonna get offended in the message, man, or you or both, you know. And really, the words of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. You know, at the end of the day or whatnot, you know. Y'all got it.
Because we're teaching the true power of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. They've been fed this passive aggressive.
Them GMOs, man. They be eating them GMOs, man. You know, and we giving them that real organic, you know, true substance, nutrients, giving them herbs, you know what I'm saying, that's good and beneficial for that body and whatnot. They rejecting that, man. All right, 'cause they body so used to the garbage.
Man.
Right.
So they gotta get that garbage. They accept garbage all damn day, man. You know?
It's like Esau, you know, his pharmaceutical company, man. He give you things that help you with you know, you might have a pain or something. He give you something to ease it at that moment, but it's not curing you.
Right.
Hey, when you can take the real herbs and all that, that's gonna cure you over time.
That's
So,
right.
hey, that's that's truth.
That's true healing, man.
Yeah, true healing, man.
That's right.
Not just trying to doctors, you know, patch something up, man.
True medicine of the soul, man.
Yep.
You know? Go ahead.
God. This is Philippians 2 and 16.
Yep.
Holding forth the word of life.
The word of life, man. Go ahead. Show you the importance of the words of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, their life at the end of the day, man.
Right.
If you of the elect and you apply them, man.
Oh, can I get a quick
All
one?
right. Go ahead.
The words of life.
Yeah.
This is St. John 6 and 63, written in red. Yahawashi Mashiach speaking. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
Yeah, hey, the spirit that quickeneth, man. And when you go into that word quickeneth, it means to be made alive.
Yeah.
Right.
And this truth has really brought us into life.
Yes, sir.
I know every brother remember the first time we actually heard this truth, when that light bulb, that light switch click in your head, and everything that you thought you knew, you realize you ain't know it. You just like, oh shit. Hey, that's the truth, man. That's what the truth does. It's like you actually have been brought to life.
Awakened, like you've been awakened.
Man. There you go.
Yeah.
Like the scripture said, man. You know, the truth shall set you
Set
free.
you free, yes, sir.
That's all that is, man. We free, man.
Yeah.
There
We
you
ain't
go.
captives up here anymore, man. The mind, man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Psychological
Baruch
captivity.
2, Baruch 3,
Psychological
still got it.
captivity way stronger than physical captivity, man.
Yep.
You know, at the end of the day, man.
And that's a heavy point. That's why when it came to hardcore chattel slavery, at the end of the day, when he took the chains off, Jake was already mentally destroyed, man. And hey, look, somebody that you have mentally destroyed, you ain't got to worry about them running off.
Because you call them 3/5 of a person.
Right.
You didn't allow them to read. You didn't allow them to write. You always call them derogatory terms at the end of the day. So when a lot of damn Jake was, you know what I'm saying, so-called set free, at the end of the day, really they wasn't set free. You know what I'm saying? Really, the state, instead of the damn Master Johnson, your goddamn master, the state became your damn master.
Right.
Because, you know what I'm saying? Because Abraham Lincoln ain't free no goddamn niggas at the end of the day. Contrary to popular belief at the end of the day. But the point that I was making, you know what I'm saying, Esau trotted down Jake so bad, psychologically, calling him dumb, stupid, You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Have them thinking they was less than fucking animals or have less intelligence than the fucking animal at the end of the damn day. You know what I'm saying? Coming up with bullshit as IQ tests. And then Jake, we test better than you practice anyway. But nevertheless, they don't put that out there. You know, because they ain't gonna put that out there to make them, you know what I'm saying, look bad. You know what I'm saying? You know, at the end of the day, all going day or whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying? But the point of the matter was, you beating Jake down to the damn point the way Jake didn't think they'd be able to survive without the so-called white man. A lot of them refuse to leave the damn plantation. So how we gonna do this, or how we gonna eat, or how we gonna survive without the white? And see, that's being what psychologically damaged, man.
Destroyed.
Right? Psychologically destroyed.
You read.
Yeah, man.
It's promise.
All right, you know, they don't think they can be self-efficient without the so-called white man.
And they did that strategically.
You know,
that's why you got
that's breaking somebody down or whatnot,
man.
You know what I'm saying? You know, a grown ass man still think he got to depend on still thinking he got to depend on the so-called white man in order to survive, man. At the end of the day, that's that's psychological damage right there. What welfare this devil did to our people. We show you that shit still even to this very goddamn day, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, all right.
That go back to Shalawam, bro. You got it.
Well, no, you got. I would say that's why we said you could buy a nigga cheap, man.
Right. Right. But everything that brothers is breaking down, they tell you that in the Willie Lynch letters, man. And them same implement of what he implemented, that same way of how he pretty much trained Jake to be a certain way. They still doing that to this day. They doing it with like the entertainment, the rap and all that shit, man. You know, but see, that's through the spirit of the Lord that he had a remnant, man. Because at the end of the day, Esau thought that he just that he can get all of Jake like that, man. But see, the Lord always had that remnant. So now Esau is he's scattering around. That's why he's moving the way he's moving. Because the prophets have arisen, man, through the spirit of Yahawashi.
That's right.
You see?
I'll finish on that. That precept.
This is the book of Philippians 2:16. Holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Hamashiach, that I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain.
Yeah, 'cause this ain't no vanity right here.
Right.
Ain't no folly.
It's truth,
The truth ain't no folly. Ain't no truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No folly in the truth, man. It's folly in the fucking goddamn fucking world that you damn nigga involve yourselves in y'all daily activities on day to day, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, go ahead.
God.
But the point of the matter was, what the point was made, man. The truth is what? The words you have about Shema Shah is what? Life.
Faithful and true.
Life, man.
Faithful and true.
That's why this damn devil, you know what I'm saying, infiltrated. You try to infiltrate the truth of getting, going all the way back to One West, trying to get brothers back then to sell out, man. You know, it's the truth at the end of the day. If it wasn't the truth, what's the whole point of paying somebody? He ain't just give you no damn money, paying your damn ass. If you ain't no goddamn legitimate threat, he can't benefit from you at the end of the day.
Right.
He thought he gonna benefit. He thought by causing certain leaders of Israel to sell out. This stop prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Hinder the truth or whatnot. Which, man, you know what I'm saying? Which those niggas was set up for their lot to go off anyway. Most I got is prophets out there to go out B times early anyway to give that warning. And you goddamn devils, man. Y'all can't add another second to y'all kingdom, man. Going back to Job 14, Job 14 and 5? You know, it bounds the way he came past. Most I said bounds the way he came past at the end of the day, man. You know, where we at?
I got a quick one.
Oh yeah, I still got that Corinthians too.
Because ultimately,
Ultimately, 1 Corinthians 2 and
2 and 10.
Yeah,
down to 14.
Just real quick, because ultimately, what you're going into is when it comes to the elect, Esau can't touch the elect,
exactly,
or deceive the elect. Real quick, Matthew 24 and 24. For there shall arise false Hamashiachim and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders. Hey, you got Esau with the whole AI thing. A lot of Jake is blown away by that, and that's just the tip of the iceberg compared to what this devil got.
Technology.
Yeah, the technology. Project Bluebeam. He talking about AI and everything like that, right?
Oh, it's like and false prophets, because you remember, last week the apostles and elders was talking about, you got them false prophets talking about the rapture, all that bullshit, and you had some people being duped by that stupid ass shit, man.
Well, now you got another, I think, so-called pastor in Africa talking about it's another one, another date or some Hey, look, man, that shit ain't gonna never happen.
Right.
Going back, like you said, most time gonna give you no damn memo.
Come on, man. It ain't gonna happen,
If
man.
Yahawashi don't even know himself,
Come
when
on,
Yahawah
man.
gonna send him back. Come on,
Come on, bro.
And he
But
talking
this
about Jesus
clown-ass
told him that.
buckethead,
Jesus
no,
told him that.
Yeah,
Jesus,
he right. Jesus did tell him that.
Hey,
You right.
you right.
Yeah, Jesus did tell him
Jesus
that,
sure did tell you that.
man. You know what I'm saying? Jesus was having a damn stogie and shit telling him
Right.
that.
Jesus was eating a ham sandwich when
Right.
he was
Yeah, I'm
telling you
telling
that
you that, man.
bad fish sandwich.
yeah. It says, for there shall, Matthew 24 and 24, red letter, for there shall arise false Hamashiachim and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders,
Yep.
insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. But it's not possible,
Yeah.
man.
Right.
You see, at the end of the day, when it comes to the elect, Esau can't put his hands on the elect, man.
Right.
Even the ones that gotta be martyrs, man, that means the Lord allowed them to do so. Esau ain't got no say-so in it, man. That's why we out here. If it was up to Esau, we wouldn't be able to come out here on the highways and prophesy, man.
Yeah.
But it's not up here, man. Everything is of Yahawah, man.
I got a quick on that.
I got one after you too, bro.
This is the book of Acts chapter 5 and verse 38. Getting straight to the point. It says, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. And just adding to the point that Bishop brought up, that Esau Edom, he can't stop this program.
Right.
Because this is the program of Bahasham Yahawashi.
That's right.
Anytime Bahasham Yahawashi sent out his prophets, it was for a reason. So those prophets will come out there and prophesy against that kingdom, and that kingdom eventually falls, man.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
No
Right.
different with America, Babylon the
Not
Great.
100%.
We're condemning Esau, Edom,
Yeah.
and his wicked kingdom, and the elect is being sealed through this word of life that's being spoken, and the destruction is about to come, man. And we're fastly approaching that time.
Hey, that's just like the account going into the walls of Jericho, man.
Yep.
You know, when Israel went around 7 times.
7 times.
Right,
It fell.
and ultimately it failed.
Yeah.
At first it looked like something weak or whatever, you know, everybody's looking at them, and next thing you know, it failed.
Right.
Just from them obeying the Lord, with the
Obeying
same
the
thing
Lord,
about to
yeah.
happen now, man.
That's right.
You see, y'all got it.
Slocky.
I finished out, bro. This verse 39. But if it be of the Most High, Yahawashi,
Yep.
ye cannot overthrow it.
There you
Least
go.
happily ye be found even to fight against Yahawashi.
Two lizards, like a lot lizards.
Right. And we know that man, especially Esau, the decrepit bases of men, cannot fight against Yahawashi, man.
Right.
You got time.
Just to add on to your point, this is John 10 and 28. It said, I will give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish. Neither shall any man pluck them out my hand.
Going into the elect, man.
Yeah.
Going into immortality, man.
Yep.
All right, being those super terrestrials, man, those heavenly bodies that Yahawashi gonna have waiting for his very elect,
Right.
which is going into the fulfillment of the new covenant, man, where we're gonna be perfect in Yahawashi.
Right.
Because the law is gonna be written in our inward part, which means in our spirit, it's gonna be natural for us just to be righteous at the end of the day.
There
It's
you
gonna be
go.
second nature, man. We ain't gonna know no motherfucking wickedness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You know? All right. Well, we're not gonna act on no wickedness because we're gonna be judges, so we're gonna know what righteousness
is.
what wickedness is at the end of the day or whatnot. But it's not gonna be a wicked thought or wicked bone in our goddamn fucking body
Right.
at the end of the day.
That's-
It's gonna be
that's
all
right.
righteous
Right.
at the end of the day or
Right.
whatnot, man. We never gonna sin again no more against Yahweh Shah. Therefore, there ain't gonna be no goddamn Esau after 1,000 years in the kingdom. Esau gonna try to come and try
Rise
to, how
up.
the fuck he gonna rise up
A
on his
rebellion.
main power
Edomite
at the end of the damn
rebellion.
day?
Esau better
But
come
it-
up with Jake
yeah.
now in his lower state.
But the scripture tell you, we destroy all the weapons of Esau,
Right.
all the weapons of all the nations at the end of the day or whatnot.
Yep.
And it say
And then
nation
we're gonna have
forever.
spiritual power.
Come on, bro.
Right.
For us to be gods don't apply to the damn heathen nations. They don't apply to Israel at the
only
end of the day.
Israel.
Right. That's right.
We y'all don't get Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Yahweh Shemashah said he set us above all nations,
people that-
man.
yep.
The people on this earth,
Yep.
man.
Right.
All right, end of the day, man. Okay?
That's
Go
right.
ahead, brother.
You was done on that?
Yeah,
Come
hey,
on.
like you saying, man, Esau can't even fuck with Jake in the lower state. How much more when Jake is risen up with spiritual power?
Spiritual power.
being God.
Right.
Come on, bro. So
Right.
anybody listen to that nonsense that they teaching at them other Israelite camps? Hey, whatever happens to you, man, that's on you.
Right. That's
Right.
right. That's right, brother. Right.
Hey, back at 1 Corinthians 2 and
10, you start back at 10.
back at 10. Now it
We're
says
gonna be in verse 14 though. We start at 10.
1 Corinthians 2 and 10. But Yahawah have revealed them unto us by his spirit. For the spirit searcheth all things.
So Yahweh Shemashah got to be dealing with you in order for you to
Right.
be able to go into the scriptures, man. All right, you know. Okay,
Then you gonna be
understand the
tried.
scriptures for the Most High to reveal His words to you. Most High got to be dealing with you, point
Yeah.
blank and period. Or you gonna be lost, man. All All right, you're gonna be out here adding and taking away from the word like these other clowns out here doing.
Yeah.
Talking about some damn hell doctrine. The Lord love everybody. We're gonna get the name in the kingdom at the end of the day or
Rapture and all
whatnot.
that.
John the Baptist fall out of the truth or whatnot at the end of the day or whatnot.
Telling you not to hate
You know,
Esau.
right, not to hate
All
Esau.
people.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Paul writing is not inspired by the spirit of Yahawashi Yahawashi.
Edomites
Yahawashi
gonna make
don't
it.
supposed to,
They gonna
don't
tell you
supposed
all
to
type
worship
of
at the
shit.
end of the day.
Come on,
We're
man.
supposed to be nice to Esau and these nations and shit, man. All this madness, man.
They
These
sound
niggas
just like a
spewing.
Christian church.
Yep, that's right. All that rhetoric they spewing.
Sound
Garbage.
like freestyling, man.
Yep.
Right.
Most are gonna shut the mouth, man.
Yep.
Gonna shut the mouth to them
Or
false
the
prophets.
false prophets. Yep.
Right. It get to the point, man. Hey, when the Apostle Hard, the spirit of Yahawashi Yahawashi, the spirit get on, he said, man, Yahawashi Yahawashi gonna break that shit up.
Right.
Hey, just same way he said Yahawashi Yahawashi use him. You know what I'm saying? Use Apostle Hard to prophesy against Confi in that church. What happened, bro? That was a wrap,
That
man.
was a wrap.
You know all these other niggas, man.
Yeah.
You know that coming soon to IUIC, man. I'm gonna make examples out of all these damn
Oh,
niggas,
yeah.
man. All right, they're taking his name in vain at the end of the day, man.
Yep.
You know?
Right.
Oh, the lake of fire ain't gonna be in America. It's
Right.
gonna be over in some river in Jordan.
Right.
Them niggas going off,
Niggas
man.
bugged out, man.
Nonsense, man.
Niggas bugged out. Man. Esau ain't the so-called white man.
Come on, bro. Well, who is?
Right.
Jeff.
They can't tell you though, but they can't tell you that. Though.
Well, it ain't the white man.
All right. Go ahead, brother.
1 Corinthians 2 and 10, latter end, it says, "For the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of Yahawah."
Right.
Verse 11.
Going into the deep mysteries, man.
Right.
You know, like points we were bringing out earlier. Going into like reincarnation, man.
Right.
All right. Going into deliverance where Yahawashi gonna deliver the elect on the chariot, on the fathership, man. At the end of the day, that cloud, man.
Right.
All right. You know, knowing that Babylon gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man.
Right.
At the end of the day, courtesy of Russia, China, and the horde of harlot. You know what I'm saying? His counterparts, the other EU brethren, is gonna turn on them as well too, man.
Right.
All right. On that great horde, man.
Yep.
All right. You know. So that vision ain't given to you by Yahawashi Yahawashi, where you can go into the scriptures and the prophecy be breaking down to you. You ain't gonna get it, bro.
Right.
It's gonna go over your goddamn head, man. And we in that time, man. All right, we seeing everything line and Yahawashi Yahawashi linking everything up or whatnot, man.
Right.
All right, you know. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians 2 and 11.
Like right now, what the devil been heavy pushing, man. The MOTB, man.
Yeah.
They're pushing that
Yeah.
heavy,
Yep.
man. Brain implant, man. Oh man, we had an individual. You know, he had Alzheimer's, and Alzheimer's got cured when he got a brain chip
brain
at the end of the day or
implant,
whatnot.
yeah.
Not beneficial. Oh man.
The wonders.
You know,
that you
no
spoke
wonders,
about.
no
Wonders,
miracles,
yeah.
man. All right, you know, Beelzebub performing those miracles. Beelzebub doing
Yep.
it.
You're gonna have people that's gonna get mad at us for being against that shit.
Right,
Like,
right,
so
right.
y'all against, life and humanity, all that bullshit.
Just imagine, niggas get mad at you for telling he the greatest people on this earth.
Come on, bro.
How much more, man?
That's
You know
some niggas.
what
What I
I'm
come
saying?
your enemy
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I tell you the truth?
Right.
I therefore become
Yeah.
your enemy.
Right.
Yeah.
God damn.
They actually had a series on Netflix about that. When a woman, she got sick and she was brain dead, so they
Oh.
put the chip in, but it's like certain time they get an upgrade because if you go too far,
Damn.
and it shut her down.
Oh yeah, you talking about on
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Some of that Black Mirror episode.
It's
on Black
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
keep getting
And
that
that's a real good episode, bro. Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
Well, we better wrap it up, though, man. We better wrap it up. We better get out of this fucking
Man,
cesspool of madness, man.
We in the belly
You know
of
what
the
I'm
beast.
saying?
It's
We-
a part of us
Facts.
being in the element.
And like I said,
Shit.
man, like I said, we going to anoint each other, man, when we go to our next destination. We ain't even be around
Yeah,
here.
it's
We
like
be
it's
fuck
starting
around
to
here.
more people
And
about
then
to
it
come out
get
this
darker, it get
motherfucker.
more motherfuckers. Damn rainbows coming out.
yeah.
Come out at night,
Yeah.
bro.
Where we at? Where we at?
I'm right here, 1 Corinthians 2 and 11. For what man knoweth the things of a man, save the spirit of man which is in him? Even so, the things of Yahawah know of no man but the spirit of Yahawah.
So only knowledge and understanding can be given to you by Yahawashi
That's it.
Yahawashi.
That's right.
Yeah.
Not man alone at the end of the day or whatnot,
Yeah.
man. You can't come to understanding without Yahawashi Yahawashi drawing himself to
Right,
you at the end of the
right.
day. Period,
Blessing.
bro. It's a
Right.
blessing, bro. It's a gift.
Right.
Bro.
It's a gift.
It's a gift, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man.
Verse 13. This is Shalaki, verse 12. 1
Yeah.
Corinthians 2 and 12. Now we have received not the spirit of the world.
Not the spirit of the world,
Yeah,
man.
that's
The spirit
heavy.
of the world, hey, they're of darkness,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
All right, you know,
spirit
they're,
of the world
they're
is-
contrite to Yahawashi Yahawashi,
exactly.
which is life, man. That's
Yeah.
why Scripture tell you, man, when out of will of understanding shall remain in congregation of the
Congregation of
dead.
the dead. Right.
All right. You know.
James
what
4:4.
that scripture? I think it's in Timothy's. She's dead while she liveth at the end of the day. She lived deliciously, but she's dead while she liveth at the end of the day. Roughly paraphrasing or whatnot. Okay.
Yep. And then also, Most High tell you in James 4:4, if you are friends,
We okay?
yeah, you.
yeah.
The Most High says what? If you're friends of this world, then you're enemies of Him.
Can I mean, because friend, what another word for friend means brother.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
All right.
I got that precept before.
Go ahead, my brother.
1 Corinthians 5 and 6. But she that liveth,
I said Timothy. You say Corinthians. Or that First Timothy.
First Timothy. I said Corinthians.
Yeah,
I think you did by
Oh,
accident.
Salaki.
Yeah,
Slip of the tongue.
Because I'm reading Corinthians. That's why you said it. Shalaki,
Yeah,
bro.
I thought it was all that. I thought it was in
Timothy.
Timothy. Now you good though, brother. Brother,
first-
I have going on.
We together, brother. We all together. We all
First
Yeah,
together.
we all one body over here, man. Slip of the tongue, but not the
Not
heart.
just,
the
yeah,
heart,
there we go,
right?
baby. There we go.
And this is 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 6.
Yep.
But she that liveth in pleasure,
She that liveth in pleasure,
Yeah.
man, really going into, talking about Babylon,
Yeah.
going in on Esau. But that can be twofold, man. You know what I'm saying? It can go on you damn Israelites, man.
Yeah,
All right?
yeah.
Over here in Babylon,
Yep,
you
yep,
Jakes,
yep.
man. Living in pleasure. Because you got a lot of Jakes that's living fucking good at the end of the day or whatnot.
Yeah.
And Jake just learned how to turn their goddamn hell into a damn vacation in the paradise
You
at the end of the
quoted
day,
it earlier.
man.
Water
You know?
evil, call good, evil,
All right?
evil, good.
As long as Jake got a goddamn PlayStation 5 or a
Man,
PlayStation
bro.
or
Cheetos,
Xbox, got
Honey
Cheetos, got their
Got
goddamn
some
weed,
pussy.
got their Zod, got their hoes, got their strip
Yeah.
clubs. Long as the damn E's got their damn churches and got they got daggone
They wig shops.
got them damn
nail
gas
shops.
stations where they can turn in their numbers, play their numbers and
Yeah,
all that
yeah,
bullshit.
yeah.
Man, it's damn heaven to them, man.
Yeah.
It's heaven to them right here, man, at the end of the day.
Bologna sandwiches.
You know, you eat a little bologna and ham sandwich, ham
No
and
fast
cheese
food. They
sandwich
ain't
and
cooking
shit.
shit. They
hey,
only
Jay
got
be in
that
the,
fast
Jay
food.
be in the mindset of I wonder if heaven got a ghetto.
Right.
Can't get away from that ghetto.
Man,
In other
hell
words,
no,
they're not
man.
looking for the day of Yahawah
Right.
Shah.
You fucking ghetto in
They're not looking for
heaven.
the day of the Lord. They don't want to see the end and destruction of fucking Babylon.
Right.
That's why we get so much
Right.
pushback from them.
The day of the world, man.
And then Yahawashi said, I go prepare a place for you.
for you.
It ain't that don't sound no fucking
man.
ghetto, man.
Right,
It's stupid ass niggas, man.
Oh, that Pastor David Manning, Elder Menat Zakbar posted on his channel. This nigga said if Jesus, he called him Jesus, but if Yahawashi black, he don't want to go to heaven. It's gonna be ghetto.
Man.
That's a fucking.
Hey, well, he gonna test
Sambo,
that second
man.
death, man.
Wait, every outer word.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta give account to that stupid ass
That's right.
shit.
1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 6. But she that liveth in
He may get
pleasure,
a missile up his ass, man.
man,
Punk ass, man.
man, bro.
Old ass, stupid nigga, man.
Silly ass nigga.
Uncle Ruckus.
I'm gonna tell you, old man. Wait.
Can't put new wine in.
Yeah,
an
old
old
bottle.
bottle,
You
yeah.
can put new wine in
Old
old bottle.
old bottle ass.
Old
man.
ass nigga,
Right.
man. Old Billy Goat, man.
Old
congregation
nasty
was
root beer
saying-
ass nigga, man. Nasty root beer.
Talking about Rudy Poo.
Right.
Rudy Poo.
Get your ass out of here.
Old
man.
ass. Ooh, I think I messed my drawers up.
Right.
ass nigga.
Right.
Oops.
Right.
Whoops.
Whoops. I met on with another professor and shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Table
yeah.
fans again. Like, oh, that's my pants. That's up in my pants.
Hey,
That's
You
right.
gotta have fun with
Right,
that.
right.
You gotta have fun, man. Go ahead, bro.
1 Timothy 5 and 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, cause the place gonna be motherfucking destroyed, man.
And they ain't living anyway.
All of this,
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna get my name on the walk of this, I'm gonna get my
Yeah,
name
oh,
on the
man.
walk of that,
The
I'm gonna
Walk
get
of
my
Fame.
name in the banners, I'm gonna get my
Hall of
purple
Fame.
heart or whatnot, I'm gonna get this damn award, this
Letterman
certificate
jacket,
right here,
silver
whatnot,
gold
you know what I'm
jacket.
saying?
Want to get their name in a star in
Yeah,
Hollywood on
yeah,
the you know what I'm saying?
talking
Yeah,
about?
okay.
All
yeah,
that shit
yeah.
can get burned the fuck up. All
Grammys,
that shit
Emmys.
in vain at the end of the damn
on,
day or
man.
whatnot, man.
Man,
Nothing about that gonna lead to no salvation. All
No.
that's of the fucking world, man. Mainly,
right.
all that leads you out of the truth anyway.
It does,
man.
yeah.
Man.
Vanity.
That's of the world. That's vanity,
Yeah.
man. You know, because when you get it, you of the world, you gonna want more of it, man.
Yes.
You gonna want to indulge more. That's why scripture go into superfluity at
Yeah.
the end of the day
Yep.
or whatnot,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
The most
You
I
never
can
have
give you
enough.
over, because really, how about Shemashah giving you over to those lusts, man? All right.
That's
You
why
know?
he said you have received your consolation on,
Right.
on this side, man.
Right.
Pretty much,
Right.
that's they consolation for us.
That's right, bro.
Usually,
Woe to
a
you that are
consolation
rich.
is given to somebody, a loser.
Yeah, the
that
runner
made
up,
The
the
runner
runner
up
up,
became a
runner
second
up.
base. They ain't win nothing,
Right.
But they were like, we give you this
We
consolation.
give you this
prize.
little prize.
But it's like a participation.
Right.
So you won't go home
Exactly.
empty-handed. You're not going home empty-handed.
You know,
It's not the prize though.
right?
Yeah. not the prize.
Yeah, you didn't win the grand prize.
The prize is salvation.
Yeah.
That's right.
Getting
That's right.
beamed up, man.
That's right.
When everybody else is getting left behind, you getting beamed up.
Your name being written in the book of life,
In the
man.
book of life,
man.
bro.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And also, Yahawashi, man, crowning
ring.
you, man. And Yahawashi open up that wine.
Oh, man, come
That
on now.
wine, man.
Come on now.
It's very elect
Hey, that's
brothers,
that.
man.
Y'all
Yep,
saw
that
that
video.
video.
I seen it. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
I seen that. I seen that this morning.
I saw that. I was
I
like,
saw
I
that
got to
too.
send this to bros, man.
Yeah,
I
that was
like,
heavy,
man.
man.
That was.
Heavy, man.
That was.
Yep. Go ahead.
Back at
And
first.
we truly believe that, man.
Nah.
Yeah.
And you
We
gotta
know
have
it.
the spirit of faith to believe that, man.
Yeah.
You know, to have that
That's
vision,
facts.
that eyesight, man, at the end
Right.
of the day or whatnot, which all Jake don't have, man,
Yeah.
at the end of the day. All right. But Yahawashi said, hey, you know what I'm saying, the elect have obtained it and the rest
And
was
the rest
blind.
were blinded, yep.
Going into the Jake of the circumcision
Yep.
that know that they're Israelites, and you regular blind ass, you don't know what the fuck going on.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
This is 1 Corinthians 2 and 12. It says, now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit riches of Yahawah.
So sure the Lord ain't with this fucking world,
Right,
man. at the
right.
end of the day.
Yeah.
So when you sit up there and you wanna, when we go in the scripture and tell you the Lord said don't follow the customs of the heathen, you don't supposed to be celebrating these damn pagan holidays,
Right.
no damn Easter and no damn Halloween that's coming up, Thanksgiving, and fucking Christmas and New Year's. What you damn niggas done made a lifestyle. Y'all made that a tradition, man. Family come down on the holidays. Y'all sit up there and put all your goddamn fucking pork. You're lying to each other. Half you don't even like each other.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, all right? But y'all come together in that spirit and that vibration of whatever that holiday is or the custom of the fucking heathen at the end of the day. Yahawashi gave us high holy days, but you niggas don't even fucking acknowledge, man.
Right.
How many damn niggas acknowledge the Day of Atonement, man? That was this
Man.
past week, man, at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's the day we all need right there, man.
Yeah, fucking
All right, to get all our sins, may Yahawashi blot out all our sins and our iniquity for that year, man. At the end of the day or whatnot. We all need that. Look for that mercy and that grace, man. How many Jake? You see, a lot of you niggas ain't got the discipline to go 24 hours, man, without
Come on,
drinking
bro.
and without eating at the end of the damn day or whatnot, man.
Can't do it.
All right. First time they wake up in the morning, oh man, I give me some damn
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
juice or some shit,
Juice.
man. Fuck that. I'm thirsty than a
You know?
motherfucker, man. You know, I gotta get some on my stomach, man.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You know, the Lord ain't gonna be too bad. I get a little grits. I give me a little bit of grits. Ain't gonna be too bad, you know.
Trying to look
Wicked
at
ass damn nigga, man. You know?
Look
Yeah, and a little bite.
Trying to look
man.
at it damn.
Yeah, look at the damn woman. We got a little. But then, we got a little Dennis the Menace bite, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't even them
I know
damn
what
bites.
you're
We got like the little we call them little bites, man. The little
cruises.
Mountain bikes.
yeah, no, we got like a little.
Oh,
it got a
switch
little,
gears?
it got like a little engine and shit or whatnot.
Oh, electric
right?
bike.
Yeah, electric. But ain't even no
Yeah,
electric
electric
bike,
bike.
man. Oh,
Right.
regular
I got a
damn
quick
bike.
preset real
think
quick.
somebody hating on his ass. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with no bike, man. It's good exercise.
Oh, yeah,
Right,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about far as Jake. Look, nobody looking at your ass. They
Come on,
looking at
bro.
you, man. Look, you wrong gender any damn way. Ain't nobody know your ass. Then you on a damn regular little fucking 10th grader bike and shit, man. You know, 14, 15-year-old bike. Man, get the fuck
Probably
out
that's
of here,
stolen.
bro. Yeah, probably is a stolen bike, man. Probably,
Yeah,
probably
stolen.
looking back, making sure it ain't one of our bikes. Make sure I know.
Hold on, they look at Mike.
Where we at? Where we
Check
at,
that
brother?
temperature.
Where we
I
at?
got a quick precept real quick. Colossians 2 and 8. It says, beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Hamashiach. And that's our people, man. Because the scripture start off, it said, beware, and that's it. That's the
Not
spirit.
after Yahawashi, like we,
Yeah.
like you know,
Yeah.
point, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
That
yep.
was made through the
Yep,
spirit.
yep.
You know, niggas ain't gonna acknowledge the high holy days, man.
Yep.
But they acknowledge some damn pagan holidays
Yeah.
that's given to them from their oppressors,
Yeah.
man. Esau, precepts of fucking men at the end of the day. Right. Niggas are lying themselves. Niggas, first of all, niggas get days off from work. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you know, everybody gonna meet over here. Girl, you bring these paper plates, you bring the sodas. I'm gonna bring you. Tootie gonna cook this, and you know, Della gonna cook that. You know what I'm saying? Wanda cooking this right here. Bertha cooking this shit right here. She bringing her damn sweet potato pie, all that bullshit, man.
Right.
You know, niggas gonna plan for some damn. You know, my son and his wife supposed to be coming down. They supposed to be coming down from damn Arizona. You know all that bullshit.
All that dumb
man.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas will get together for wickedness, man. But then they're justified when you go in the scriptures and say you're supposed to be celebrating these pagan holidays. Oh, I'm doing it for fam. I'm doing it for kids. They ain't with my spirit. I ain't celebrating how they celebrate. Man, nigga, it is what it
celebrate.
is,
You
man.
put
You
your
still
energy
celebrate
into it,
your
man.
energy, man. at the end of the day.
And that's what they thrive on. That's what these devils thrive on. You giving your energy into it, man. Esau's all about. Hey, look, man. Esau is heavy into that, man. He's tapping into when it comes into his science and all that, man.
Yeah.
He know about the frequencies of energy.
Right.
When you celebrate, you giving your
Numbers
energy
and all
over
that,
into
yeah.
that deity, man.
Yep.
Because a lot of these holidays are tied to idols. And
Go.
like, these are the old idols from old, repackaged and given to you in today.
Right.
And these the same wicked niggas that worship them idols back then coming back. So when we try to tell them, we the same ancient prophets, Lord will, we of that number, we the same prophets coming back telling Jake, hey, stop worshiping these idols, man.
Right.
This makes Yahawashi angry, man.
Yeah.
And the Lord about to judge you. But hey, niggas gotta fuck around and
And
find
learn the
out.
hard way, man. God. Back at 1 Corinthians 2:12, now it says, now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of Yahawah, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of Yahawah.
So he's supposed to bring it out. You're supposed to be teaching freely.
Freely,
Give it to
sir.
us freely. You're supposed to put no price tag on this gospel and this truth, man. You're supposed to make this truth. You're supposed to make this ministry a merchandise at the end of the day.
Right.
Man. All right.
That's
you
a
know?
cut to them theological
Supposed to be
schools.
charging nobody to hear this knowledge, to hear
Exactly.
this shit, man. For breakdowns at the end of the
For
day or whatnot.
semesters and shit.
Giving warning, giving instruction from your Yahawah. You put no price tag on
Right,
that.
right.
Oh, you know what? The super deep breakdown. You got to go on our Patreon. You got to be
That's
a member. You know what I'm saying? In order to get the
Right.
Daniel 7 breakdown. Chapter 7 breakdown. You're supposed to do that.
Ain't
Man.
do no
Nah.
shit like that.
That's
man.
wicked
Freely
as hell. 'Cause
received,
first of all, it
freely
ain't your
give.
word. This ain't your knowledge.
Exactly.
This ain't your truth, man.
Right.
For you to put a price tag on at the end of the day or whatnot, man. You know?
That's why Yahweh shall flip them tables, man.
Yeah.
Trying to make a merchandise off of
Selling
the
by
word.
Right.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 13, 1 Corinthians 2:13, which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Spirit teacheth, comparing spiritual things with the spiritual.
Going to the spiritual things, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, understanding reincarnation, understanding that
Right.
out of Rawchaa, you know what I'm saying? You know, Lord's will, you know what I'm saying? We're those prophets that's coming back, man. All right? You know what I'm saying? Going back, referring back to 1 Corinthians 14:32.
Yeah.
The spirit of prophets is subject to the prophets, man.
right.
All right? You know, only spiritual man's going to think upon those things, man. You know what I'm saying? Praying that Yahawashi don't take, you know what I'm saying, this Holy Spirit
Right.
from you at the end
Right.
of the day or whatnot, man.
Right.
All right?
Right.
Knowing and having faith, understanding, knowing that the society is going to go down. And before it go down, that you control the hour of temptation.
Yeah.
Hey, we had that stability in Yahawashi at the end of the day.
Right.
The spiritual man gonna have that and gonna move, man. That mindset, man. All right, you know. Go ahead.
Kind.
Read
This-
that. Read it again. Read that verse again.
This is 1 Corinthians 2:13. Now it says, which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth, but with
Man teachers ain't shit at the end of the day, man. All right, man tell you, you know what I'm saying?
Tell you lies,
you know what I'm
smooth
saying?
things,
Yeah. Man tell you creation came out of a fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Explosion.
Blast,
Big
explosion
Bang.
At the end of the day. Big
Right.
Bang
Yeah.
theory,
Over
man.
100 billion
You know,
years ago. and shit.
man tell you that a man can have a child and shit. A man can get pregnant at the end of the day.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You know, two women can be together. Two men can be together at the end of the day. No, man tell you. You know what I'm saying? You know, man tell you God ain't got no color, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, all right? God ain't got no gender. You know, even though the Lord say he a man of water. I
guess they can skip past that.
I mean, you know, hey,
And-
but that's what the world,
Notice
man.
I made in your image, but
Right.
the Lord, come on,
It's 52
Yeah.
genders.
man. Right.
Right, man. Come on,
on,
man.
man.
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
And then the world will tell you about the 3 R's, right? But then they number 1 R when it goes to the reading, writing, and the arithmetic and whatnot. Ain't number 1 R, that's reading, man. But
Right.
then they tell about you're gonna teach you the 3 R's or whatnot.
Yeah.
He said, shut the free number a goddamn devil, man. Gonna teach you the damn tooth fairy, man. You know, Easter, man. Bunny can lay eggs and shit.
Like,
Jesus,
come on.
man. Jesus,
Yeah,
man.
that's-
The virgin birth, and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
The rapture, the rapture,
The rapture.
the rapture.
And a lot of Christians finding
All
out
that
that's
bullshit.
bullshit now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hurt.
Yeah.
We be out here all night talking about the lies
Yeah.
of Esau. bro.
Right.
Go ahead, brother. You
Damn.
can finish it up.
1 Corinthians 2 and 14. Finishing off, 1 Corinthians 2:13. Which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Spirit teacheth,
Yeah, man. Go
comparing spiritual things with spiritual.
ahead. Comparing spiritual things and spiritual things. And the spirit only can be dealing with you.
Right.
With the examples that I went into. Or as, you know what I'm saying, you know, the chariots is going to deliver the elect.
Right.
The destruction of Babylon, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The prophets that are being back. You have to be in the spirit.
You got to
man,
be in the spirit
order
to
see
receive
that
it.
they're
Yeah.
vision that, man. At the end of the day or whatnot, man.
Right.
All right. A nigga that's in the fucking world, they're gonna be like anything beyond his imagination, man.
Yeah.
All right. You know, he can't physically see it. He didn't learn that in Esau's school system. He didn't see it on Esau cable networks at satellite at the end of the damn day or whatnot. Big Mama didn't tell him that or whatnot. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, so he's not going to accept it.
He ain't heard
at the end of
Esau
the day.
say it.
He ain't hear the white man say it,
Right,
man.
right.
So he's not going to accept it at the end of the day, man.
That ain't valid.
All right, you
Where's
have to
the
be
paperwork?
valid.
Where's the
Right.
proof?
We need
Right.
a white. Hey, like how you said.
That's the mindset of Edomite.
Right.
Yeah.
But like I was going to say earlier, man, the election will obtain, like as you spoke in the scriptures, the election will obtain it.
But
That
the
type
rest
of
were
the
blinded.
rest will be blinded. You know, verse 14, 1 Corinthians 2 and 14.
Yeah, blinded.
It says,
Look
"But
here.
the natural man receiveth not things of the
He
spirit."
says a natural man. That
Yeah.
means the man of the fucking world.
Man
He's
of the
natural.
world.
Yep,
He's not spiritual at the end of the day, man.
Yep.
All right, you know, he kind of like in a way, you know what I'm saying, the serpent when he gave that philosophy to Eve,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, you know, that Jake man taking on the philosophy of the damn devil. Esau again, man, at the end of the day or whatnot, man.
That base way
His
of thinking.
pseudoscience,
Yeah.
pseudoscience at the end of the day, man. You know?
That whole, you know, logic, reason, everything got to
Yeah.
be logical and explained with logic
Right.
and reason.
Tangible.
That, you know, tangible. That's that Edomite mindset.
Right.
Yep.
And a lot of our people is in that same mindset. That's what's going to get them killed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
Right.
right.
Dang. He did it once again, eh? That's
That's
different. Eh?
Like
Leslie.
a small head.
Like damn Kraft, damn fucking Kraft and shit. You know, New England Patriots owner and
Hey,
shit.
do like Robert Kraft.
Damn Robert Kraft and shit, man. Probably
Turn his car into Kraft
probably
cheese.
got 12, 13-year-old Chinese.
Yeah,
Probably
right.
so.
He
Go
definitely
ahead, y'all know what I mean.
Yeah.
You go ahead, bro.
This is 1 Corinthians 2 and 14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit of Yahawah, for they are foolish unto him.
Yeah, because he's natural. He's
Yeah,
of the fucking
he don't
world.
consider it, man.
Yahawah Shemawah ultimately didn't reveal itself to
Right.
the natural man at the end of the day or whatnot,
Right.
man. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is too above for a fool at the end of the day or
Right.
whatnot, man. You know?
Right.
Go ahead.
And also it says, because it said he's foolish, when you go back to Proverbs 1 and 7, it says, but fools despise wisdom and instruction, going back into having that fear of Yahweh, Yahawashi. Now, it says 1 Corinthians 2 and 14, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit of Yahweh, for they are foolish unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned.
There you go, man. Ultimately, the Most High ain't dealing with them, man. So they ain't gonna be able to get it. They ain't gonna be able to understand it until the Most High bring that judgment upon
Right.
them.
Yep.
Like the time of Noah. The Holy Scripture says, like the time of Noah. Noah was prophesying that it was gonna rain from the heavens to drown the earth. All right, the old world of that time.
Yep.
And doing that prior to that time, the Most High, you know what I'm saying, when no such thing as rain. The Most High didn't allow rain to come down from the heavens to replenish the earth, man. He allowed the water to come from underneath the earth to replenish the earth back then. Like we have the term called dew down south, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, you know it didn't rain the previous night, but that next morning, you know what I'm saying, the grass is covered with damn water
Right.
and shit or whatnot.
Yep.
From the dew from underneath the earth or whatnot. So that's how Yahawah Shemawah replenished the earth during that time. So the people never seen rain. So when Noah was prophesying about the rain that was gonna come for over 120 years, the people thought Noah was out of his mind. He was a wacko, he was a bug
Right.
out at the end of the day.
Right.
Till that rain finally came. When that rain finally came, you know, when that spiritual about why he, you know, they like, look at him.
Right.
He building that big old ark right there. Look at he got that big, he crazy. What you building that big, you building a big ark for? You so
And you
crazy.
know Jake.
and all
You know
that.
Jake. Jake
You know
got
they
jokes
jokes
for
and
days,
all that
man.
bullshit,
Right,
you
right.
know. He on some good liquor. Let me drink what you drinking. You know,
Sit
all that
down.
bullshit them niggas
Okay.
was saying. You know, but hey, them niggas wasn't telling no jokes when Most High had that
Drop
damn
a
rain.
hit in
When
the
Most
head.
High had Noah and his family and animals that was gonna be delivered, man, inside that ark. All right, and when Yahawashi and you know was an angel to close the door of the ark.
Yeah.
Hey, when that rain started coming down, while them damn niggas was running to the ark, we
the
know
ark.
it was.
They remember when
Why?
back there.
Why?
Yeah.
Because they knew
They
then,
knew.
that really was a man of the Lord. He really was sent, man. But guess what?
too
It
late.
was too damn late.
late.
Because the time and the doors of mercy, literally the doors of mercy was shut closed.
Closed.
Man.
All right, they had 120 years.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a span right there. Damn, how long more you need,
much
man?
more
That's a
time you
long
need?
time right there.
Shit.
To give a warning for you to get right to return back.
That's a hell of a grace period.
You know, a hell of a great spirit.
Mercy,
man.
man.
Most High, he all merciful.
Yeah.
Graceful,
How
man.
much
you
more
know?
now?
Yeah. And so this is the time of Noah again, man.
Yeah.
This time, and that was the first death by water. The second death gonna be by what?
Fire.
Flames,
Fire.
man.
Yeah.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
And niggas don't believe. You want to make fun. You want to joke about that. You don't think gonna be no thermonuclear World War III at the end of the day or whatnot?
Right,
You don't
all
see
right.
an end to Babylon. You can't see a white man in the kingdom where he's not ruling at the end of the damn day or whatnot. You think the Most High, his son, the angels, the people, the so-called red people, y'all see white, but you know what I'm saying? You would think with their real colors, they red people at the end of the day,
Right.
real red man at the end of the day.
Red man.
All right, you know, all right. You think you come from out of Africa and shit? All right, you know, come on, man. People totally lost, man. You gonna come out of Africa? You ain't even born in no damn Africa, man. At the end of the damn day, but yet they still call yourself African American.
Right.
Nonsense, bro. You calling yourself two
different nations.
continents? Two continents.
Yeah.
There ain't no nationality. Africa. What the fuck is the
That's
African
right.
American?
That's right. That's
Black.
right.
Color.
And both of them was named after
Edomite.
Edomite.
Right.
Showing you, bro. Jacob destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the
Yeah.
Most High exile our asses out of Jerusalem.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, end of the damn day or whatnot, okay? All right? Prophesy would be over here.
Right.
Babylon. We're going to remember ourselves in our captivity.
Right.
Man, let's end with that, man. Let's end with that, man. Because I've been
Root
calling
3.
that. Yeah, let's
Root
end
3
with
and
that.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So hey, this is the time we in now. So the Lord is giving that warning, but the only one that's going to hearken is the elect.
Yeah, right.
And we're at, you know, where we was going to remember ourselves. What?
Right.
Like I
Hey, in our
said,
captivity.
matter of fact, even
Right.
though that tribe chart ain't going to show correctly, we hold it up anyway.
Right.
3 and 30. Man. Sure.
Hold it up anyway. Let me see.
No, hold on. 2 and 30. My bad.
Yeah, I think you go to Baruch 2, 28 on down to 30.
Between 30 and 20.
The point is in 30.
Yeah,
You want me to
yeah.
read 28 to 30? Or just the point, for they knew that they were not hidden.
You read it 28 on down to 32. Read verse 28.
Come, this is Baruch chapter 2, starting at verse 28. As thou spakest by thy servant Moses in the day when thou didst command him to write
And
the
that's
law.
how Yahawashi shall speak through all his
Yeah.
prophets, right?
I speak to Israel.
All right,
Yeah.
you know that's how you speak through Israel, through the
Yeah.
prophets,
Through
man.
the
Going back to
prophets.
Hebrews 1 and 1.
Yeah.
And diverse time the Lord spoke, you know what I'm saying, through the fathers by the prophets, man,
Prophets.
at the end of the day. Okay, all right, go ahead.
Come.
So how the Most High, I see the distraction, brother. I almost got distracted too, brother.
Devil
I
in-
see you,
devil in the red
devil in the
dress.
red dress, literally, the devil in the
Yeah.
red dress,
Yeah.
man. She
Yeah.
looks so good to me. Yeah, get
Right.
that damn Johnny Gill.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead. Going old school with it, man. Old school, man.
Baruch 2 and 28. As
Yeah.
thou spakest by the servant Moses in the day when thou didst command him to write the law before the children of Israel,
Oh,
saying,
hold on. Why ain't write the law to everybody? Why just
no,
specifically mention
write the law before the children of Israel.
Hint, hint. Most High only dealing with one nation of
Right,
people, man.
right.
And Lord say He changed not.
He changed
man.
not.
Going back to Malachi, 3rd chapter.
Right?
Look it up. Look it up. Go ahead, brother.
Write the law before the children of Israel, saying, Baruch 2 and 29.
And show me that where that changed, man.
Oh, you ain't
That's why
find
we
it.
up under these curses, because we
Right.
broke the law.
Yep.
Right.
But Yahawashi, man.
Right.
All right? Go ahead. Why these other nations end up under these curses? Why the so-called white man, he ain't up under these curses, man?
Right.
If we all God chosen people. If we
Right.
know Esau break every law in the book, man, at the end of the day, because he ain't created to keep the laws no way.
Right.
Nope.
Even though favor shall be shown to the wicked, yet he won't learn righteousness, man.
Yep.
All right?
There's no uprightness.
And
Yeah, what's
uprightness in his
crooked
devil,
can't be
man.
made straight. Man.
That's right. And no repentance for Esau
Right.
either.
Yep,
Hell,
exactly.
We saw back to Hebrews 12, 16, and 17.
Right.
So Esau can't repent, bro. You know?
Yep. Baruch
Go
2
ahead.
and Baruch 2 and 29. It says, if ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations where I will scatter them.
Uh-huh.
Verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me.
Sure, the Most High gonna destroy Israel 2/3. Why? Because of your iniquity, man.
Yeah.
Your iniquity kept you separated from Yahawashi, pursuing back to Isaiah 59 and 2.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know? Okay? When you calling other gods, you believe
Yep.
in fucking
Yep.
oppression.
Yep.
At the end of the goddamn day or whatnot, man, the Most High gonna give you over, man.
Yeah.
All right? You know, to the fucking heathen at the end of the damn day, man.
That's the first commandment, right?
Yep.
Thou shalt not
Yep.
serve.
Right.
And you're
Put
gonna be
any gods
subject.
before me.
You're gonna be subject of any of the elements, man. Of the elements, you be subject to the
Yeah,
elements,
bro.
man.
Hey, the Lord
You
can
know?
have the ground open up.
Yeah.
Right.
and
Swallow your
up.
ass, bro.
Yeah.
He's
Some
done it
Final
before.
Destination
Yeah.
type shit,
You
bro.
know?
Well, I give you a stroke, give you a heart attack
Right.
because your badass fucking died.
Yep.
You can go out by 2/3. You can go out by a damn Edomite at the end of the day.
Anything.
A
Right.
car wreck at the end of the day.
Right.
Implement weather.
Freak
man.
accident, bro.
Freak accident, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead. I ain't making eye contact with that damn shit. Like,
But
You got $1, y'all got $1. You got a
Baruch-
damn king. Anyway,
Baruch 2:29. If ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations where I will scatter them. Verse 30. For I knew that it would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people.
Stiff-necked rebellious, man. Here it is, his word and the truth going out at the end of the day or whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying, you know? But at the end of the day or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, you know, Jake's still gonna be rebellious, man.
Yep.
All right? Still gonna call on their Jesus, man. Still gonna fill up these damn Christian churches, man. All right? Still gonna try to meet their vote count, man.
Yep.
All right? Still gonna get their goddamn fucking pumpkin, man, and get their damn candy and shit and pass out their fucking candy, man. Yep. All right? They gonna wear their damn costume. Let's see who got the best costume.
Grown
that
fucking
bullshit.
adults,
Grown
man.
folks, man.
So-called grown.
You know what I'm saying? You know? All right? Thanksgiving. Let's get that turkey, baby. Got that turkey ready.
Same
you know?
BS.
The same BS, man. You know? Who cooking the who making the cranberry?
Yo, the ham, the ham.
The ham, baby. We need that ham, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah, keep talking about
Mashed potatoes.
Come on.
Oh, man. Go ahead. You already know what idea that was. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is.
Absolutely.
We doing
Absolutely.
simple, man. He was on the other side. And on this side. Okay, go
Baruch
ahead.
chapter 2:30. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their
Negroes,
captivity.
Latinos, and Native Americans,
Right,
and so-called
right.
Hispanics.
Brothers.
What's going on?
What's going on?
All right,
That's
all
right.
right,
That's
all
right.
right,
That's
all
how
right.
you doing, brother. Right now.
All right, it says Baruch 2:30. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves.
And
Right.
the land
In
of
the
their
land of their what
captivity.
now?
Their captivities, where they held captive at, man. You know, and where's that at? That's
So,
talking.
so when did that happen with them gutter rats, man?
Oh, that ain't.
When did they make a declaration? Oh, we remember who we are according to prophecy, according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? We are the children of Israel. Where they 12 tribe chart at? Where they was at in Germany, man, prophesying, man, on the highways and byways. Where evidence, man? Where the records at on that? Ain't no damn records on that, man, at the end of the damn day, man. You know? Now, that Jake was sincere. May Yahawashi bless that brother.
Right.
You know? But if he ain't sincere, because I know when he walked past and
He was
started
chuckling.
laughing and shit, chuckling, I could have made a joke, but we're supposed to be laughing stock, and we'll be there. We won't even get mad. We'll get pissed off.
You know what?
Thank you, brother. That's
Hey,
just mean. That's mean.
Honestly,
That's mean.
as me and you may mention, you know who idea that was. You
was
notice
her.
it was a female shuffle.
She wanted to sign.
It was like a girl
Yeah.
that's like, oh my God, I
Yeah.
can't believe I. You know.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
y'all probably ain't see it. You know, you down there, you know, you rubbing on the ass or whatever, just to try to be like, yeah, this mine. But at the end of the day, she the one who made that decision.
Yeah,
Come back
yeah,
this way.
exactly.
Because
Exactly.
at the end of the day, a woman realizes when she see a real
You
man.
know what? You
Right.
know what? You
Ain't
know
no-
what? You know what? You know what? It's just your turn, nigga.
Hey, that's it.
It's just your turn,
Right.
nigga.
Hey,
Yep.
but we,
Like
you
El
know,
Pastor
that's
Hall
it.
always say, like El Pastor Hall always say, it's just
It's
your turn. That's
dog.
not your
That's
girl.
not your- it's
Cause
just your
she
turn.
can show you quicker. She can tell you quicker. We don't read an example. We don't
Yeah,
put up a
exactly.
picture where Jake thought that was his woman. Not know his woman was dealing with a motherfucker from the cartel and shit. It took out the whole damn family, bro.
Hey, and them
End
the
of
type,
the damn day.
and them the type of jakes that
Nobody
crash
does
out
that.
over something like that, man, because they ain't used to having nothing like that.
Right.
You know?
Right,
At the end of the day, man, hey, when it comes to these women, we understand, like Zaquan say, hey, you have your turn and then.
Hey, words of El Pastor hard, man. Hey, if I see me a snow bunny to my liking,
Man.
and we'll deal with her, man.
That's
Push
right.
Eve ass out the damn way to get to
Quick,
her.
fast, in a hurry, bro.
Shit,
Quick.
right. I said that because I seen me a little nice one right there, a little claim. You know, other
Tell
brother, you know, he seen that. So
you got
I
that.
take it upon myself.
Let me finish
All right. Go
Baruch,
ahead. Go
Baruch
ahead,
2 and 31 and
I ain't stepping on
32.
your foot, brother. Go ahead.
Now it says Baruch 2 and 31, and because we just read verse 30, I'll refresh Baruch 2 and 30. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people.
Most of I already knew.
Yeah.
He's some wicked ass niggas. But go out anyway.
Yeah.
Because when
Yeah.
I bring judgment on them, I put they black ass to fucking death, man. They ain't gonna have no excuse, man.
Right.
At the end of the day, I got my prophets out B times
Right.
early, man.
Right.
All right. You know, every damn city, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got my prophets out there.
Right.
Teaching.
Right.
All right. You know, hey, you got the internet. Y'all got via a cell phone.
Yeah, you
y'all got
know.
a little small internet right there,
Yep.
which you call your phone. All your damn watches and
Right.
shit and
Yeah,
whatnot, man.
smart
You know.
watches and shit.
So you ain't no fucking excuse, man. You know, a damn nigga want to damn ride his car to another damn town for something. He'll for whatever reason he deem important. He'll do that, man.
Right.
Nigga ride for some box, man. Get some ass or a concert. You know what I'm saying? You know, okay. All right, I gotta go to the doctor. I gotta go. He'll finally went to that goddamn doctor. He gonna believe it. He saw pharmaceutical. All right.
Oh, his
know what
job.
I'm saying?
You know
His
he gonna
job.
get to that job.
Hell yeah, man. His job require him. He gotta fucking travel. He gotta go out of town. He gonna do that. But when it comes to the truth, niggas want to make more excuses that a nigga in fucking jail, man. You know? Say he ain't did it. Go ahead, brother.
Baruch 2 and 30, it says,
I'm innocent.
right. Got him on
maybe
camera
in
doing
certain
it all.
cases,
Doing it
maybe
all
in
on
certain
camera.
cases, man, you know, you got Jake that been exonerated,
Yeah,
20, 30 years in,
for sure,
you know.
for sure. That was really innocent.
Yeah, they innocent of that crime,
Right.
so-called crime. They probably guilty of other shit. but they guilty of the crime that they, the most I got them up in there.
for a reason.
Right. You know, chill out, brother. You know. All right, go ahead, brother.
This is Baruch 2 and 30. It says, for I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves.
In the land of their captivity, go remember themselves, man.
Right.
Remember that Jeremiah 17:4. We discontinued. All right, so we had to remember ourselves. So who fulfilled that prophecy, man?
Yeah.
If you go back, you know what I'm saying, really, you go back into the 1900s, the 10s, the 20s, the 30s, 40s, and 50s, we call ourselves no Hebrew Israelites, man. It went until like the 60s, man.
Yeah.
You know, even though you had certain fractions of Jacob, you had the commandment keepers, they knew that they was Israel, all right, but then they didn't have all the knowledge and the truth. All the knowledge and truth wasn't given until Yahawashi gave the elder Abba Bivens and he broke the commandment keepers up. He broke it down and separated them. You know what I'm saying? To where that was the birthplace of, you know what I'm saying, the start of Elijah bringing us back to our fathers, man, at the end of the day, man. 12 tribes, everything coming back to our remembrance, knowing who the Hebrew Israelites are, man. Prior to it, we call ourselves black, colored, you know what I'm saying, Puerto Rican, Native American, you know what I'm saying, you know, right, Dominican, okay. Right, you know, Jamaican, Haitian at the end of the day. All right, so it wasn't until like the 60s, man. You know, and then it didn't come worldwide. All right, you know, 2007, man. Mainly was just like in a certain region, man. The tri-area states, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, knew about this truth mainly. It was getting pushed, you know. All right. But you know, went to 2007, you know, going back fulfilling Psalms 19th chapter, where his word and the truth start going throughout the four corners, and Jake start waking it up, in their captivity, knowing who they are. Oh, it makes sense. Oh man, Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Oh man, it says we're gonna go by ships. Oh, that's everybody know, you know, our slavery, you know what I'm saying, by the way of how we got over to the Americas, man, by slave ships, bro. The Atlantic slave trade at the end of the day or whatnot, man. Everybody know that history. There was no slavery worse than Atlantic slave trade. It's gonna tell you no nation like Jerusalem, no nation suffered like Jerusalem suffered, bro. At the end of the day or whatnot. And Daniel's, man. You know, showing you who the Israelites are, man. All right, you know.
Furthermore, what Esau put movies out.
Put movies out there, man. Got yokes of iron or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Around your damn neck. You know what I'm saying? Got iron on. You got your iron wrists to your feet. You know, you chain, you shackle up or whatnot. That wasn't no torture. Been on them goddamn cargo slave shit. What other nation people suffer like that, bro? That's Rawchaa, Yahawah. A lot of damn Jake, they make it up them cargo slave shit. Body stack on top of bodies. People damn shitting, decapitating on each other, throwing up and shit. You may be by a fucking dead body and whatnot. Roaches and rats. Damn women giving damn birth, got blood, you know what I'm saying? Cycles and all that nasty shit, bro. That you know what I'm saying? The ordeal that you had to fucking go through. So like you said, that was like a 6-month ride.
Yeah, on
the show, like 6 months. They had no damn motorboats and shit none of that damn time, man. You know, okay. So that's torture right there. So that's a lot of hell you got to pay for. Ultimately,
that's a lot.
What that was? That was the wrath of Yahawashi, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, or whatnot, man. Yep. All right. The goddamn separating of the families or whatnot, all that including the discontinuing from our heritage, man, not knowing who we were as a people, man. All that played a part. Then Esau indoctrinated us, going all the way back to the late 1800s, to the early 1900s. This devil taking Gad and them in them boarding schools, re-indoctrinating them, taking them from their parents and shit or whatnot, man. You know, the devil got a lot to fucking pay for, man. All right? It's a lot where Jake called himself black, called himself Native American, goddamn Mexican and shit. Man, hey man, you blame Esau for that. Right? Go ahead.
Back at
showing you we gotta be those people, man.
Absolutely.
We can show you, we telling you, man, we giving you accounts, man.
Clear examples.
That's real life or whatnot, man. Everyday damn life, man. You can't even damn deny that or whatnot, man. All right, that we're not those people according to prophecy in the scriptures, bro. Who else could they be at? We fit the prophecies perfectly, man. To the T, bro.
Hey, we fit the description.
You know,
He's always saying you fit the description.
You're right.
Hey, well, we fit the description when it comes to the people on this sign right here.
Right.
We fit the description when it goes to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, from the 15th verse all the way down to the 68th verse.
But check it out though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like even when we out there we teaching, you see like the East Indians, you see Japheth, you know what I'm saying, Ham, you know what I'm saying, you know,
Different nations of
different
people,
nations,
yeah.
Arab. Why none of them come to seek the word of the Lord,
Yeah,
man?
exactly.
All of them pass by.
Exactly.
The only people that actually come and listen is Jake and
They
Esau.
want to
At the end of the day, the two main characters.
the two main
No,
players.
Jake getting his. I mean, Esau getting his judgment.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Along with Jake too.
Right.
Along with Jake too. You know what I'm saying? You
'Cause
know,
the heathens
right?
right
But
there.
it just really be Jake and Esau
Jacob
and
and
come up
Esau.
to really, you know, because Esau get confounded.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And Jake. Either Jake is of the elect, they accept the truth, or Jake, they're rejecting the truth.
Yep.
But them the only two that actually
Yeah.
gonna come up. The other nation, Chinese, Japanese, they come up there and listen. They don't consider, man.
Because a lot of times,
They're heathens.
a lot of times
Right.
too, Esau know he getting condemned too.
Right.
Yeah.
When he see this, man. A lot of them nations, a lot of them don't really know that they getting condemned, even though they are anyways.
Right.
But they ain't the main. They're not the main characters of the Lord's movement. It's Jacob and Esau.
So you have regular so-called white people, like when you say, like sometimes, like back, like let's say like 5-6 years ago, you go somewhere, Edomites, right? We go out now, Edomite, you might see some white
Bro,
turn around.
no, they know. They know.
Hey,
That's
turn around. and
right.
shit.
You like Esau, Edomite, and they kind of look at you like, oh shit.
Oh, he
Start
knows.
choking,
He
start
one of
choking.
them.
Yeah,
He
he
one
one
of
of
them.
them.
He one of them.
Check,
Yeah, bro.
please.
They
They
know
don't
check.
check.
No,
They
no,
turn it
no,
out.
no.
Esau's been identified, man,
Right.
to the point to where they
Right.
recognize that shit.
It's gonna say the wicked had to be
Had to be
revealed.
There you go.
Then
That's
the scripture
facts.
go into, you know what I'm saying, that shameful spewing
Yeah.
of this damn devil
Yeah.
history.
Yeah.
Then the scripture say he shall complain about an ungodly father.
Ungodly father,
So he
yeah.
had to fulfill that. So Esau had to find out, not only Israel had to find out who we were, Esau had to find out who we
the
were.
fuck he
Man.
is.
I ain't talking about the super elite. The super
They
elite
already
know
knew.
who they
They
are.
been
We
knew.
talking about these regular peon crackers that
Those
been lied
six
to.
pack.
They people lied to them too. All right, they've been lied to as well
So
too.
they
man.
finding out. They
You know?
finding out from the prophets as well.
You
who
mean
they
to
are.
tell me them damn niggas we done lynched and cut up and we done
Right,
aired
we
and
done ate
we done
them.
gave them the damn baby, used the
Yeah,
babies
I'm
as
a
damn
gator.
gator bait? You mean tell me these God chosen people? What?
Oh yeah.
What? God's
Oh,
black?
yeah.
What?
Fucked up.
You know what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying? With
You know
tobacco
you done
coming
fucked
out
up,
of their
right?
mouth.
Yeah,
With the tobacco coming out of
Coming
the
out their
side of
mouth.
their mouth and shit,
What?
man.
Yep.
You know, all right? You got it. New York City! You remember the look back
Yeah,
in the day?
I remember that. Yep.
Nobody get fucked up.
Tombstone
New York City.
shit. Definitely
Yeah.
Tombstone. Baruch 2 and 31, and shall know that I am their Lord. I'll start back at 30 and read all down. Baruch 2 and 30, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves. Verse 31, and shall know that I am the Lord their power.
Oh man, so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, so-called Hispanics. I believe that's the people that's remembering themselves.
Yeah.
So-called. At one time we called ourselves, and we went by those names.
Yeah.
Had Hispanic month, Hispanic pride,
Right.
goddamn Latino pride, Black pride, and all
Yeah,
this
all that
Black
bullshit.
History Month, all this bullshit, man. We always lost the who the fuck we were, man.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Nonsense.
But in our captivity, in our hell, we was taught we those carpet American names and shit and whatnot. But in our captivity, we're gonna remember that we the children of Yahawashi. Even though our people is always drawn to the Bible at the end of the day or whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, we the only people that our spirit always resonate with the Bible, man.
Right.
When they go to these churches and Jake believing in God, praying and whatnot, those are people. Even though certain Jake ain't got it, the knowledge. According to knowledge, all right, but they got a zeal that they can identify and they can acknowledge that there's a higher power at the end of the day than themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? That always resonate with Jake, man. Our people, whatnot, Lord willing, you know, saying your prayers. You know what I'm saying? For you go to bed, praying for you wake up in the morning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the saying of Jake at the end of the day.
A lot of times when Jake
Dude,
get caught up in the jam.
Yeah.
You know, that's when they want to call on. They know who to
But,
try to.
but
call
going
on.
back to Romans 8th chapter, through the Spirit, it bear witness. A lot of people with the children of the Most High. At the end of the day,
That's right.
man. You know, they only fit one nation of people. Once again, man, Israel, man, not no goddamn fucking body else, man. You got to go. You finish on that.
Baruch 2 and 31, and it says, and shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear. And that the heart is talking about your la'ab. The Lord's going to put you in mind and give your ears, your sound mind and your sound ears to hear. Now it says the true understanding. Going back to Jeremiah 3 and 15, the Lord said He's going to give you pastors after His heart that's going to do what? Feed you with knowledge and understanding freely.
Right.
Baruch 2 and 32, it says, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name.
And what?
And think upon my name.
That's a cut to show you we're gonna have the name of
Right.
Yahawashi.
Right.
Father name, which is
captivity.
Yahawah, he is exists in the Hebrew. All right, the name of our Lord and our Savior, man. Yahawashi, man.
Right.
All right, and in Hebrew, which means He's the deliverer, man.
Right.
Them
Right.
the only names, man. The only
Right.
true names, man, that you can be saved, can be delivered by.
Right.
The only name that true power, man.
Right.
All right, that holds that power. Yahawashi.
Right.
Not no other name. You can't be saved by any other name.
Right.
Period, bro.
And that also proves that it proves Jeremiah 17 that we being discontinued from our heritage, that we forgot who we were in this captivity.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
we had to remember and we had to think about who we were in
Right.
this captivity.
Right.
You know?
But with that, man, you know what I'm saying? Anybody got any more precepts?
That's
I got
it,
one
brother.
more, Bishop.
All right, go ahead,
Break
brother.
it out,
Go ahead,
break it
brother.
out.
Yeah, speak forever, hold your peace, bro.
God, hey, this is the book of Hosea, chapter 1 and verse 10.
Yes,
it
sir.
says, "Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. It shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people."
And that's over here in Babylon, man,
Facts.
because every other previous captivity, they acknowledged us that we was the Hebrew
Israelites.
Israelites. We were the Jews, man.
Yeah.
Right. All right, you know, other than this captivity right here in Babylon, man. So you was black, you African American, you damn natives, you know what I'm saying, you Caribbeans, you Jamaicans, you know what I'm saying, you know, Haitians or whatnot, you know, all right? Then you know, anytime, you know what I'm saying, you know, we can be anybody other than who we are. Anytime we mention we the Hebrew Israelites, then it's a damn problem. You know, it's a record skip or whatnot.
Now you gotta get re-educated.
You know? Now they gotta go ahead and try to pay. They gotta pay. They got daggone what do you call it? Control opposition. Control opposition to come out and speak out against the prophets to make mockery. Cause you remember you had them corny ass damn so-called comedians try to call this after the prophets a couple years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago. Which that failed like the rest of them, man. You know, right? Like script, like brother brought out in 1 Corinthians, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't do nothing against the truth before the truth.
Right.
You know? Okay.
It says that in a place where it was said unto them,
baby mamas.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
God, it says that in a place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
Over here in America, we just got finished speaking on.
You're less than a human.
All right, go
Y'all
ahead.
can't be God's people.
Right.
That's what they told.
It says, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power.
Yeah, you are the sons of the living power, man.
That's right.
Even you go back, somebody may even say, oh, well, you know, about the time of Antiochus Epiphanes. Jake still know that it was Israel at the end of the day.
They did.
Yep.
They still acknowledge them as Israelites at the end of the day and whatnot. They just couldn't go by their nationality, man. He wanted to denounce their heritage and their nationality and leave from the laws.
Right.
Nevertheless, he still knew that it was Israel.
Right.
Just like
Right.
you had the Maccabees, they was like, we're willing to die or whatnot to denounce our heritage at the end of the day or whatnot.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, no, they wasn't really talking about the time of Antiochus Epiphanes,
Right.
man, going through the Hellenization period. You know what I'm saying? During that time, let's talk about over here, where we feel over here in the Americas, man. The Atlantic slave trade, man.
Right, and because they knew, because then they asked to go get a petition so they could participate. So they knew that they were Israel. Man.
Yep. That's all I had.
That's all you had? Hey, man, but that's it. Anybody got up?
That's it, brother.
Okay, man, but with that, man, we pray and we hope that the street ministry was edifying to the body of the hopeful elect.
Right.
All right, and closing out, want to close out by giving all praises and glory to
Yahawah,
Bahasham,
Yahawashi,
Bahasham,
Rawchaa,
Qadash. Secondly, want to give double honors to the elders apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone that rule well and worthy of double honors. And third and lastly, want to give salutations to all the Hakim, that's all the hopeful elect, that pushing forth this word and this truth in righteousness and sincerity throughout the four corners. Shalawam, shalawam, shalawam.
Shalom.
Shalawam to the hopeful elect.
Shalom to the hopeful elect.